Ah, é, tem o Metroid, velho. Realmente eu esqueci. Tem o Metroid e... Não é o Mario, não. É o Metroid e o Zelda. No mesmo tempo. É muito interessante, velho. É um que é bem hypado, velho. Opa, vai começar agora. Cara, ele tá full animado a essa hora da manhã. Isso que é alegria de ver, meus amigos. Esse é meu objetivo de vida, velho. Tá um pouco baixo o áudio dele, mas o dele tá bem alto. Eu estou aqui cogitando, ou fico surdo para ouvir o comentarista, ou ignoro os comentaristas. Bom, ele está explicando um pouco sobre, acredito que vocês já sabem, mas a Isolation, Survival Horror, então, aquela coisa básica você já conhece. Ele está explicando as categorias, tá no Night e no CC, que é uma técnica onde o cara poderia se abaixar para atravessar portas e outras coisas, mas no caso, como ele está vendo no CC, que é no crouch clipping, ele não vai usar esse glitch. Então, pra quem gosta do cara jogar, ver os caras jogar na raça, né? Hashtag na raça. Acredito que vocês vão gostar. Todas as missões. Tempo estimado aí de 3 horas. E vamos que vamos.
As soon as the spotlight's on, I just forget what my category is. The xenomorphs are at their highest difficulty. Basically, the xenomorphs can actually learn a bit more about where your positioning is and the sound. It can get very, very feisty. The androids are more fierce. The humans are more fierce. Damage is more intense.
Ele está explicando que no Nightmare como as coisas funcionam, que é mais difícil Nossa, fez a piada muito bem, velho. Que ele tem que tomar mais cuidado com as coisas. Básico, né, de uma dificuldade maior.
And there's one other thing too, but we'll get to that when it makes a little more sense. So I won't keep you guys waiting anymore. I know this is hype. I know it's pretty late in the day too. So yeah, let's get to this. So we're gonna start game Nightmare. It gives us a couple prompts to warn us that, you know, Nightmare is scary. So we're gonna skip a couple cutscenes here, and time starts as soon as the loading wheel disappears. I will attempt to count it down, but let's see your cutscene 1.
Assim que o load acabar, ele começa o tempo.
2, 1, go. Oh, dude, right on. There we go.
Good luck, my dude.
É isso aí, o jogo começou. Vou tentar atualizar aqui, mas eu não sei se funciona pra mim. Só um segundo.
Our mother who went missing, if you know the original Alien movie, this game pulls a lot from it. We're trying to figure out what happened to her, so we're going to Sevastopol Station, which we'll soon see is falling apart. All right, we got to sign in here. Oh man, I'm gonna do a quick trick to grab a bit of loot. You might not even seen it pass by the screen. That's just how fast we are, because you know we like gaming in this town. Oh man, so the first thing we gotta do, other than the second thing, is get dressed. Unfortunately, this is a required quest. It's a huge bummer it's required too, because I think you'd be a lot more aerodynamic if you ran naked. Just saying, you know, we're about every possible second you can see.
Perdão, acho que eu não vou poder dar update no jogo no momento. Peço desculpas por causa disso.
I love this game though, and again, it is such an honor to be here at GDQ today. I can't thank you guys enough for having me. All right, so we got to talk to our crew now.
É legal ver o contraste, né, da expressão do runner e qual jogo ele tá jogando. Aí, ele só queria ativar ali e voltar. Ele fez rápido demais, não ativou. Essa parte aí tem pouca otimização, ele errou ali um pouquinho naquela, mas é só o básico. Ele vai fazer o seguinte, ele vai lá só ativar a conversa e sair.
Samuels is our Android friend, by the way. I gotta wait right here.
Oh, and just for some information, we are running the game in Italian to save some time.
Yep. So you may hear they're not speaking English, and as I mentioned, the game kind of has quests or objectives you have to complete, and so some of those are dependent on when the dialogue finishes, and so as you can imagine, the faster that the dialogue completes, the faster we get to the next quest, which saves about 30 seconds over the course of the entire run. You know, a 3-hour run every 30 seconds.
Bom, ele está explicando agora aqui sobre a língua do jogo. Ele está jogando com os diálogos em italiano, porque o jogo ele tem que esperar alguns diálogos acabarem para atualizar as coisas. Então, o italiano, os diálogos são um pouco mais rápidos. Então, durante a run, ele salva um bom tempo com a língua do jogo.
I see a couple messages in the chat too. Yeah, I've learned more Italian from this game than I'd like to admit. Specifically Italian non-PG words. It's
Ele comentou que aprendeu bastante italiano, mas apenas a maior parte das palavras em italiano que ele aprendeu foram palavras que, bem, não vamos dizer que não são muito apropriadas.
Flight recorder that could ascertain to our mother's location, so we're trying to go over to there, trying to figure out what's going on. But as soon as we start making our way over, asteroids and meteoroids cut the EVA line that is tethered between us. We all go spiraling into space. We luckily land within one of the airlocks of Sebastopol, and we can continue on our merry little way.
Heck yeah, dude. Fantastic.
Ele explicou ali um pouco a cutscene, que as coisas deram errado.
And not only do these make perfect split timings, by the way, but each mission's kind of notorious for its own thing. So this here mission 2 is kind of a tutorial mission, so it's a little bit slow, but we still have a chance to introduce a lot of cool different features in the run.
Vai ser a missão inicial, meio que um tutorial, então um pouco lenta, mas é o que é.
Oh man, so I gotta take the space suit off, you know, slows us down a little bit as well.
Testando geralmente, pra ser bem sincero. Você começa tipo a ver que você faz uma parte do jogo, você repara que tipo tá sempre tendo aquele tipo mais rápido e conclui, né? Ou então se ele olha realmente os áudios do jogo e descobre.
So what we have is, as you guys probably can guess, there's an alien or a xenomorph on the station, but more notoriously known to us speedrunners as Steve. Steve is kind of our friend, but not really. But because of that, we have androids going crazy thanks to their AI leader, as well as some humans that have gone crazy and are in hostile looting groups, and we're gonna fall right here. Reason this fall is important is because it does 280 over 1,000 damage, leaving us at 72. Again, you gotta remember these numbers, so I have 720 health left. Not 72, what? 72, that'd be a little bit more stressful.
So that damage there is actually scripted full damage, by the way.
It is, yeah, you always take 28 or 280. There's a flare right there, that always spawns there, thankfully. That helps us out quite a bit.
Yeah, luckily for...
See, that's the name, yeah.
Ali ele tomou 280 de dano de queda. Aparentemente isso vai ser relevante mais pra frente.
Flares, yeah. Oh man. And so we get sometimes loot up here, come on, don't be scrap. Oh, that's scrap. Alright, I'm gonna take it anyway. Energy drink for this. I gotta stop looking at chat. I'm sorry, I'm cheating. Oh man.
Se não me engano ali os itens acho que são um pouco aleatórios, então ele pegou um item que não era tão bom ali, mas
before you may notice I'm activating this lever much faster. It's because I'm able to double bind my use key to my scroll wheel, and the game drops far fewer mouse inputs. Oh, getting ahead of myself here.
Ele comentou que ele ativou a alavanca mais rápido que ele deveria, porque ele colocou o input de usar na roda do mouse, então ele conseguia fazer meio que input duplo e fazer com que ativasse mais rápido.
Alright, and yeah, now off to our left, I'm the tour guide now. We have the Taurans flying way too close to Sebastopol. Oh man, Verlaine is lucky there's no flight police or something, because that's very dangerous, I imagine. Look at that, dude. That's just right there. I guess that's for dramatic effect. I don't know. She wants
Ele tá ali brincando que o cara tá voando muito perto deles, isso é perigoso.
The most important thing in this run is about the flexes. Anyway, so we got another generator over here and a flare on the pool table. We're gonna grab it on the way back around. I love chat. Like, community is genuinely what makes this the best. Oh man, now we're gonna hop down here. So that flare is useful because the strategy we're gonna use a bit later on, we need 2 flares for in mission 2, and it gives us 2 all the time, which is nice. Now, we need flares for a couple other strategies later on too, so we need a we need to wish for the best of luck that we get those flares. All right, I'm gonna hop up this vent here. We're coming up to meeting our friend Axel for the first time. Now he's just gonna run across. I like to say that how quickly Axel runs is dependent on how badly he needs to use the bathroom, which is completely dependent on RNG. The reason that's important is that we can't run, we'll be stuck walking until he runs across.
Ele comentou que ele vai encontrar o Axel mais pra frente e a velocidade que o Axel se mexe é dependente da vontade que ele tá de ir no banheiro, ou seja, é completamente dependente de RNG, que seria tipo o fator aleatório do jogo. E ali ele correu bem rápido, então o cara tá realmente muito apertado.
Yeah, he should have just went off a bit ago. Sometimes he's quiet. Oh man. All right, so we're gonna do another cool trick coming up. I'm gonna intentionally soft lock the game, and you're like, probably like, this guy's nuts, dude.
Boa noite, Júnior Gaita. Acredito que não tenha nenhum mod acordado no momento, posso estar enganado. E eu, tipo, eu no momento não posso ativar o... Não posso modificar o título e o game, então... Assim que puder, a gente vai mudar, sim. Peço desculpas aí pelo inconveniente, mas...
So, you know, we might want to fix this. Fortunately, there's our friend the locker. This is the only locker we use in the run, though.
Ele ficou travado ali na...
Actually, particularly deadly a nightmare.
Com a câmera, então ele só podia se mexer sempre olhando pra frente. E é por isso que ele ativou aquele armário que ele só vai usar, espera pelo menos só ativar uma vez aquele armário.
Absolutely. So, this technique that we'll be using is
Deixa eu ver se eu consigo.
Glitch, which is allowed in the no CC run.
Deixa eu ver se eu consigo contactar
what cycle running is basically is silent running, sorry. So to perform this, what you need to do is you need to hold forward and right, and then you need to hold sprint and tap crouch every half a second. It can be either half a second or a little bit more frequently. So what happens is that it's going to cause a silent step as you're running, and so the more continuously that you do this silent step, just basically you're completely silent as you run past the xenomorphs, the androids, the humans. You can just run by them, no problem, no worries. They won't even know where you are. It's amazing. And the reason that it's called Psycho Running is because Psycho Hypnotic is the one who discovered it, who is a prominent speedrunner within the community.
Heck yeah, dude. Oh, we're gonna do a cool little trick here, discovered by my friend.
Bom, ele vai fazer trick aí mais frente chamado Psycho Run, que é baseado no runner da comunidade, por isso que tem esse nome.
So Axel's gonna explain to us real quickly why people are going crazy. What I did a bit ago, there's un monstro on the station. As you can tell, that's my Italian right there. And that's why people are crazy. The psycho running, like Nico was mentioning, if you're curious on the technical aspect of how it works, is the game has a cool feature where it tries, you can't see because I have my field of view so high, but it tries to synchronize your feet hitting the ground with the actual sound you make. And by moving forward and strafing to the right while sprinting, you actually are doing an animation where you have about half a second without taking a footstep. Now, if you pair that with the fact the game has a toggle sprint, so if you press crouch while you're running, it just resets your animation. You can continuously reset your animation. Oh, we got run energy, I can show it off. So this is what it looks like. It's a little bouncy, it's a little weird, but, you know. We can continuously reset our animation and not make any noise. I'm going to quickly buy my items too. You can hover in the radio menu and press the respective number.
Basicamente, ele está correndo sem fazer barulho. Ele faz isso... spamando, acho que o botão de crouch e o de correr, alguma coisa assim, porque o barulho é ligado com a sua animação de tocar o pé no chão, ou pelo menos o que seria a sua animação de tocar o pé no chão. E apertando esses botões ele meio que reseta essa animação e faz com que você meio que nunca toque o pé no chão na hora de correr. Se é que você entendeu o que eu quero dizer. Então você meio que corre sem fazer barulho. E caso vocês conheçam esse estilo de jogo, vocês sabem que não fazer barulho é algo tipo muito importante. Lembrando que essa run é no CC, então não tem o crouch clipping, que seria o glitch para atravessar as paredes, mas isso não quer dizer que é totalmente sem exploits ou glitches. Ainda vai poder usar uma ou outra coisa. Waking up at midnight to watch some Alien Isolation and staying for all the other games coming up. Hype for horror games.
Heck yeah, dude, all that hype. So we're gonna run ahead of Axel. There's a bonding gauge in here, that's pretty nice. Grab flashlight batteries. We don't have a flashlight yet, but a fun fact is if you reload it, you have the flashlight anyway. You know, it's pretty nice. Now let's see here. We have to wait for Axel's server hit, so I'm gonna try to get this trash can into the vent. It doesn't do anything important except be really satisfying. Oh no, dude, my angle's all off. I'm not sure if I got it. Oh man, it looks like we didn't get the good trash can. That's all right. That's all right. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna do a quick reroute. I'm gonna do a safety save here. There's like a 1 in 100 chance Axel dies with what we're about to do coming up. But if he does die, we have to do all mission 2 over again. So I'm just gonna play it safe.
Ele vai fazer um save ali só por segurança, porque tem uma chance em 100 de dar errado esse esquema aí.
Now I'm gonna light this flare, which may be a little weird, right? If flares are so valuable, why are we using it right now? It's worth it, I promise. So though Axel has, you know, they did a great job modeling him. It's still slow to appreciate. So we're gonna get a flare ready, and we're gonna get the lineup just right. I'm about to do a trick called a plant clip, which I believe is discovered by our runner Cliffs. And it involves setting the item on the ground and then quickly activating a prompt you couldn't otherwise reach. Alright, I gotta get the timing just right when he puts his head the second time. There we go. And scroll, very nice. I was never missed it, but man, I was so worried. First time I saw off Alien, I was gonna botch the plant clip.
Ele fez um glitch aí usando o flare, que ele esperou um momento exato que o cara colocou a cabeça ali na coisa para poder jogar o coisa ali embaixo. E aí ele conseguiu meio que atravessar o cara.
Timing is RNG, of course. Nope, little slow.
So, as you can see, like the humans can't even hear Dre. We're pretty lucky that this.
E você pode notar que a movimentação dele fica meio que tipo dando uns pulinhos pro lado. Não sei se vocês conseguem perceber. Isso é do trick que eu falei, que ele corre sem fazer barulho. Um dos efeitos dessa forma de correr é que a câmera fica meio que dando as tremidas.
I did, dude! We got a third flare! Yo, okay. So, getting a third flare on Nightmare and Nightmare and Mission 2 is absolutely pog. You know I'm cool when I say emotes in my speech, right? Or maybe
ele deu muita sorte agora com o RNG.
Oh, man. Alright, this scene sounds a little weird if you don't know what's happening, so take it with a grain of salt.
Ele conseguiu um terceiro sinalizador, que é muito bom.
We're gonna save it because again, the more flares we have, the better. Honestly, the more saves the run, the more flares we have. So.
Ele poderia fazer uma estratégia bem arriscada, mas ele não vai fazer ela porque é uma maratona. Que aí é algo que acontece nas maratonas, que é sempre perguntar sobre recordes mundiais, coisas assim. É raro acontecer recordes mundiais nessas runs de maratona, exatamente porque, como eles só tem uma tentativa de fazer a run, eles geralmente optam por fazer ela de um jeito mais safe, que não vá acabar com a run em algum problema. para poder de fato mostrar o run pro público, né? Ele ali mais cedo salvou o jogo, mesmo tendo tipo, uma chance muito baixa de dar errado, e agora ele não vai optar por uma estratégia mais arriscada.
Then there's patrolling, which we won't see for a little while, but he will actively be listening for you as well as coming down and actively trying to find you. Now, thanks to Psych running, patrolling is broken a little bit, but we'll get to that later. Finally, there are scripted events, which there's quite a few of in the run, and we can take really good advantage of those during the speed run as well. For example, he is scripted to drop if you take about 10 seconds or more to actually get into this tram. Now, fortunately, because, you know, we're speed running, we're gaming here, we'll get into this tram no problem, but, oh man.
Ele tá explicando que agora teria uma parte onde fazer barulho seria algo meio arriscado. Porém, ele tem o esquema da corrida sem fazer barulho, então tá safe.
Good luck on the alien isolation run, and I'll donate another 20 if I can get some pogs in the chat. Get those pogs, get those pogs.
Hey, heck yeah, dude, all the pogs, let's get it. Oh man, so we're beginning mission 3, and we have a scene where a lady shoots a revolver randomly in the air. If I'm really lucky, it'll hit me. It's not supposed to. It's random, but you know, because we're in a marathon, it seems like a higher chance it's gonna hit me. So we'll see. Fortunately, mission 3 has a save, so we're not gonna backtrack too far. But yeah. Let's see. There she is, right there.
O personagem vai tirar aí vai dar um tiro aleatório e tem uma chance bem pequena de acertar o cara. Então ele não deu azar aí, mas caso tivesse dado azar ele não ia voltar tanto, felizmente.
Oh man, anyway, we're gonna run up the stairs here. This part is actually usually pretty difficult for the casual player. But thanks to Psych running and the fact we're moving fast, we can sneak around before the humans get into position and without making any noise.
Just gotta go vroom vroom, dude.
Vroom, my dude. Heck yeah, man. Alright, we're gonna press off. I missed the button. We're gonna press that button there.
Ele tá fazendo um trick, como eu falei, que não faz tanto barulho, ele não faz barulho correndo, então acredito que se você for tentar uma speedrun, você não vai ficar tanto tiltado, né? Porque acredito que ele não vai ter muito problema com aliens e nada do tipo.
We grab the revolver ourselves. Now, our revolver doesn't do nearly as much damage as the enemies, of course, it's just our luck. But the game helps us compensate with the shotgun later. Alright, gonna grab the smoke bomb recipe there. Might not have seen it. I never once used a smoke bomb for the intended purpose in the run, but it is important for 1 or 2 clips. And Nico, I'm getting ahead of myself. Yeah, go ahead. We got some cutscene here.
Ele pegou uma smoke ali que vai servir para ele clipar em alguns lugares, mas ele não vai usar da forma como era pretendido ser usado.
Can we get some Ripley rage in the chat? I wish that were emote. That needs to be an emote now. Oh man. Quick trick. I'm gonna grab the data cell right there. Usually you have to do 3 shelves, but thanks to the peak key, which breaks a lot of things in this game, we can reach over and just grab the second one. All right, Nico, go ahead and continue. Wanted to point out the glitch while it happened.
Ele pegou o negócio ali que não era para ele pegar daquela distância, mas ele consegue meio que abusar ali da mecânica do jogo para pegar daquela distância.
As you're peaking, you actually do get an opportunity to be able to press the use key on that little prompt. So you can actually grab.
Ele meio que corre na direção das caixas e aí ele tem uma pequena janela que ele consegue pegar o item ali. E normalmente ele não deveria conseguir pegar.
All the symbols at the bottom of the tuner are always in the same location. All you gotta do is memorize where they are, and then you just read left to right on the top, and you're good to go. The trickiest part is actually finding where the hack is. If you noticed, I struggled a little bit with that one. Alright, now we get a cutscene. Again, this is our boy Steve for anyone coming in. We get a nice
e aí,
Steve just
olha
like,
só.
His full glory. We especially get the view of his tail, and I'm disappointed there's no Easter egg where you can like reach out and grab the tail, you know, an alternate ending to the game. It'd be a much faster speedrun, but you know, I guess a missed opportunity.
Just give it a little tug, dude, see what happens.
A little tug, yeah, dude. Show Steve you love him too. Alright, so for the nature of the marathon, I gotta do another safety save here. I usually wouldn't for if I'm going for world record or something.
So, Dre's gonna be psycho running here for a specific reason, even though the aliens technically
Ele vai fazer outro save pra... só pra ser seguro mesmo.
Another glitch that we did earlier.
Yep, so...
Ele tá muito feliz, cara.
And depending on which one the aliens, which one Steve is attacking first, can make this safe exit a really deadly exit. And it happens, it's right at the end of mission 3 too. So doing that save just so I have to redo mission 3 if we get the bad RNG. We'll see. So yeah, this door is stuck open here. Again, usually you'd have to hack it.
Basicamente ele fez aquele save ali porque a próxima parte vai depender do RNG. Então caso ele tenha um RNG ruim, ele vai tentar arriscar agora, mas ele pegou um RNG ruim. Então ele... Bora ver se vai. Não foi. Ele foi muito cedo, ele tinha que ter esperado um pouquinho mais ali, velho, infelizmente. Mas ele pegou um RNG ruim ali. RNG, pra quem não sabe, é o fator aleatório do jogo, então... foi fora do controle dele. Tinha uma chance do alien ir pra lá e... ele tentou se arriscar e passar mesmo assim, mas não deu. E novamente ele pegou o padrão ruim, velho. Bora ver se vai conseguir.
So mission 3 has a unique feature that nowhere else in the
game.
As soon as you pass the threshold of the elevator, he freezes for just a split second, which is just long enough to hit the elevator button. Ooh, that's got the bad RNG twice in a row, but we compensated the second time. Alright, mission 4 is the mission of androids now. Every android except for the super droids has a
mesmo com RNG ruim, ele conseguiu passar. Oh, muito bem.
It's pretty cool. It's really rare though, but yeah, it's important. Well, maybe not important, but it's a nice little Easter egg if you get it.
Eu não sei se dá pra vocês ouvirem um pouco do teclado dele, mas quando ele tá fazendo o trick da corrida que não faz barulho, dá pra ouvir ele batendo o teclado. É meio altinho até. Aí você pode reparar que quando ele tá fazendo, você vai ouvir o barulho e você vai ver a câmera dando as tremidas.
Heck yeah. So we just picked up the motion tracker. There's actually only one spot other than right that I actually use the motion tracker. I guess maybe two if you count listening to it, but I only whip it out once. We also get a second variation on door hacks, and it's even more RNG dependent. Not quite.
Ele não vai usar muito o motion tracker, então ele vai usar uma ou duas vezes durante a run. Véi, tá muito legal ele, velho. Eu queria conseguir passar mais coisa pra vocês da run, mas eu imagino que vocês consigam entender que tá um pouquinho complicado eu traduzir tudo. Ele tá comentando exatamente isso, que ele tomou muita cafeína antes da run e tá muito animado.
So just a big FYI with the androids, if they have red eyes, that means they are bad. They are bad.
Red bad. Oh man, red bad, and yeah, they haven't been kept up to date, dude. These androids require a lot of maintenance, you know. Now, fortunately, we have our untickle tool, and with 450 hours in this game, I'm pretty confident in my abilities here.
You have to be gentle with the tickle tool, you know. Just
camera set off. It's okay. That happens sometimes. All it does, we can't get a box there, but yeah.
Ativou a câmera ali.
The elevator opens before the android gets here anyway, so it's actually not a threat.
Não tem muito problema porque o elevador vai abrir antes do android conseguir chegar. Então Não, não dá nada não.
It's a wholesome form of suggestions. I'm gonna see if I've got any. I do. Our loot's actually looking pretty good this run. Fingers crossed it stays that way. These first 8 missions, it's imperative we get a pretty nice.
Eu não saberia dizer, mas eu não duvido, doutor. Deve ser.
Try to be careful here. Gonna psycho run past him. Okay, nice. He's just standing there. So I'm gonna run up ahead.
Passo ali usando a corrida diferenciada.
Samuels is going to tell us that Taylor is injured and she's not doing quite well, and that we're going to need a med kit and some sort of like trauma kit basically in order to help her to not be in pain. So that's kind of like our next mission, is to go and find a trauma kit.
Heck yeah. So yeah, Samuels is sending a tram for us to
Bom, ele vai ter que procurar um med kit pra moça lá.
It does happen, just not usually. Now we have another android here we need to pull from the elevator. I'm gonna turn on my flashlight and make a lot of noise. What I'm doing is the opposite of psycho running. It's a psycho hop. Ooh, that flick. That felt good, dude. The reason is he gets trapped in the elevator with us again. I'm at 5
Ele tava ali fazendo barulho de propósito, aparentemente.
He does some extra damage to us if we get trapped in the elevator with him. So, yeah.
Psycho hopping is generating noise. Obviously, with psycho running, it is being silent. So, if we want to make the androids come towards us, we want to generate more noise. So we psycho hop to just like bang our feet on the floor.
Ele fez o oposto do que ele faz normalmente. Quando ele tava correndo, ele fazia um trick para poder não fazer barulho. Só que ele naquela hora ele fez o trick para fazer barulho. Ao mesmo passo que ele ligou a lanterna.
Somebody put in Steam, it was like ninja running or something like that.
Yes.
I thought that was like
ninja stepping. I remember that. Yeah.
So I think
the camera shaking you're seeing is probably my psycho running. Again, I have to press crouch, and so the rhythmic. I get in the zone. I press it a little hard. Nice. So I did the same trick, trying to pull a droid towards me as well. Oh, Steve's a little grumpy today too. That does happen. I just,
Acredito que ele esteja fazendo essas coisas para manipular a posição deles.
We're still mission 4. We're going back down exactly where we were. Now that we know where we need to go. We found Samuels and Taylor. We didn't successfully connect to comms, but we're all right. Now I'm psychroning here because Steve is active here. Again, that means he's listening for us, but he's not looking for us. But he is still a threat despite no apparent ones. You can hear him thumping around up there too a little bit.
Get ready for a mega flex.
Oh, heck yeah, dude. So this run's all about flexing, right? Some doors in this game are really just suggestions. It's one of my favorite features. This one up ahead happens to be a suggestion.
This game's a suggestion.
Oh, there we go, dude. Nice and smooth.
Bom, aparentemente algumas portas desse jogo são apenas sugestões. Então ali ele conseguiu atravessar a porta porque a porta não era muito sólida aparentemente. Lembrando que esse não é o glitch do crouch clipping. Ele usou um outro glitch para poder entrar ali do outro lado da porta.
Doors are just a suggestion.
I don't know. It's a good meme. It's a quality meme that I appreciate. All right, we're beginning mission 5 now. I gotta make sure I don't get behind on myself. So like I mentioned, our friend Samuels is an android. He has the same chance to do that dance as the other androids, and he's right in front of dying Taylor. So on the chance
peço desculpa aí, gambiarra, não saberia dizer. Eu tô aqui mais traduzindo aqui os comentários, eu tô meio pouco perdido na lore, vou admitir pra você. Mas acredito que tem alguém no chat que vai saber.
Should we take a donation?
Sure, I got one for you. We got $50 from Tagma the Fox.
Ele produziu o mesmo resultado de outra forma, né? Então, tipo, teoricamente não quebrou as regras, né?
Much love to you, the GDQ staff, and Doctors Without Borders.
My homie Tagma, another OG. Tagma deserves all the love.
Trade this, grab the blueprint from over the wall.
I was gonna mention that for sure. So just like some doors are suggestions, walls are suggestions as well. Some of them. So we reached and grabbed the pipe bomb V3, which we're not supposed to be able to get until mission 12.
Ele comentou que outras paredes também vão ter o mesmo problema que aquela porta.
By the way, Coleman is the name of the doctor. About to me. We'll see more Coleman coming up.
Remember that name, Coleman. That's all I can say.
Coolman. It's a good name. It's one of my favorites.
It really is.
Also, we'll get to the green mini games if you guys are curious too. That's another fun quirk.
So Coleman is basically going to be telling us that, like, you know, he's not going to be able to get the trauma kit in order, and he's going to get us to do the work for him, basically. So in the cutscene, that's going to come up very shortly. We're just going to be checking around, kind of like navigating what items we need to make if we can, and then getting ready to enter where there is a possible threat.
Possible.
Just a little bit.
Yeah. So the devs did a fantastic job.
Mais pra frente aí eles estão comentando que vai ter possível aí probleminha. Possível. Talvez não role.
I've died so many times.
Oh man, so we're gonna hack this door here. But anyway, because of that, it makes the strategy for this actually pretty easy. You gotta hack this door. Now I know the key code is already I already know the key code's 1702. You just gotta convince the game you know it by showing the game like by finding it.
All the correct trigger points that you have to activate, basically.
Exactly, yeah.
There's like...
And he's gonna start dropping this vent. I'm gonna take up my revolver to free up my camera again because it kind of forces my camera.
Bem, ele já sabe o código, mas ele meio que tem que enganar o jogo a fazer ele pensar que ele já sabe o código de fato. In game.
You can type with a numpad, by the way.
I know it was good coding on Sega's part, but they do force objectives on us. If it didn't do that, we could actually just plant clip into an elevator to mission 6, but unfortunately Sega had big brains and they...
Alright, so we need a key card, and it's on our friend Morley here. He's not looking so hot, probably needs a day off, but nonetheless he has our key card, so we're gonna borrow it from him for a little bit. And yeah, so you notice I ran that whole time? That's because Steve was still in his animation that whole time. We're finally psych running now because he's finally a bit of a threat, but even still he's not very sensitive. So we teased out in mission 2. The AI learns in this game. Now it doesn't technically have a full learning algorithm, but it does have a tree. Alright, there's our boy Coolman again. We gotta wait for him, so I'm gonna grab some loot. But yeah, it does have a tree, and so as you do various things, the alien activates more nodes on this tree, and it gets smarter as it feels. It is also scripted to get smarter if you don't unlock it yourself as the run goes through. So Steve will get harder if you don't interact with him a ton. But we can compensate.
Tá explicando que a IA do jogo vai aprendendo mais coisas, né? Vai evoluindo conforme você vai fazendo certas atividades. Então o jogo vai ficando mais inteligente à medida que os androides vão ficando mais inteligentes à medida que o jogo vai avançando.
I haven't figured out why. I'm the only person who's gotten this glitch so far.
So with Coolman being dead now, I'm sure you could say that he's not a cool man anymore. Hi.
Speaking of things being cold, we're starting mission 6, and mission 6 starts in the cryogenic freezer storage area. I guess I don't think they store the freezers, but the cryogenic area. I gotta focus a little bit. Oh heck. So we're gonna get pretty cool ourselves. Now Steve is active here, so we have to be careful. I took a couple footsteps.
Ele fez monte de trocadilho com ficar frio nessa zona criogênica.
This is the most active.
Meu Deus.
This is the most active spot for Steve to be in. Actually, he can hear our footsteps pretty clearly, so we can't actually make more than 1 or 2 footsteps here. And if you make a little tippity tap, you're gonna have bad things happen.
Yeah, so I just did that. I was just not moving smooth. But yeah, the other caveat of cycle running is if you turn too sharply left, you get a different animation. So what happens with that different animation is that you do take footsteps, and so you make noise, and Steve doesn't like the noise. So we have to make nice smooth turns.
Ele tem que ser silencioso. Ele deu um erro na outra tentativa, onde ele se moveu de maneira errada e aí acabou fazendo mais barulho do que necessário.
We're gonna open the rewire here, and we're gonna get some power to the vent. Yeah, so we did all this because we needed to open a vent.
So you entered a cool rooms to just open a vent.
Yeah, dude, we got cold just for the vent. Now I don't know exactly where the states change, but vaguely around the time we drop out of this vent, he will change from active to actively patrolling. That said, we move fast enough with our psycho running that we're usually okay. We're okay so we can usually afford a couple footsteps as well. So, all right, gonna do a peek. There we go. Nice.
So again, for mission 6, we want to be mostly silent. So again, the psycho running is so prominent for this mission.
It is, yeah. All right, we're gonna do one left turn really quickly here.
So when you turn left during psycho running,
ele tá indo um pouco mais rápido do que ele deveria para ser silencioso, mas isso não vai atrapalhar tanto.
Yeah, to do 5 is a 5, and we got another RNG event similar to mission 3, so I gotta drop another marathon approved safety save here. I'll wait for the keycard to open up. Yeah, so there's 3 humans and they all have revolvers, so that means each one of them can.
Mais um save ali pra. Só pra ser seguro mesmo na run da maratona. Não é algo que ele faria normalmente.
If you get a late boot, then usually there's just going to be 3 humans in your pathway and
finalmente um RNG bom.
Of reaching the same fate as Coolman.
Yeah. Oh man, so Steve is not active in this room at all. He is scripted to chill around a couple vents, but again, it's pretty obvious where he is on the vents, but I would suggest against walking under them. The rule of thumb is drool equals bad. We got good RNG, which I thought for sure we're getting bad RNG for the marathon, man. Oh man.
If Steve looks thirsty, just don't go underneath that vent.
It's generally a good idea.
Steve is a thirsty xenomorph, man. Alright, we gotta hack this, and what we're doing is we're activating the emergency procedure something. I wish I knew exactly what it was actually, now I think about it. Man, he's empty too, we're not getting the best loot. Let me check my pipe bomb up here. But anyway, we're gonna start the alarm system so we can actually get the heck out of here. Got 1 injector, yeah. Loot's looking a little scarce, but fingers crossed we get what we need. So we have a bit of RNG here too. Sorry, I'm cutting you off, Nico. Oh, man.
Agora tem uma parte onde vai ter que depender da sorte para pegar o loot certo. Foi avistado, mas acho que tá tudo de boa.
The game actually has something really smart programmed in here where you get health even if you're low, so we try not to heal before mission 7, or even we don't even really heal in mission 7 either. But
I kind of did because I wasn't thinking about it. Now, Edmund was just warning, this part does get loud. I don't know how loud it's turned up for the actual event, but you know, here's our boy Steve again. And we get another medkit for free too, which is top tier.
It's a pretty hot item right there.
It is. It's a pretty hot item. Yeah. So you know, we just got cool. Now it's time to get a little bit warm. It's a little toasty in here. You know?
Some icy hot for that, dude.
We also get a medkit here always, which is also really
Ele falou aí que as coisas estão esquentando agora.
It's painful because it's right there and you can't grab it.
Eu fiz o meu melhor para traduzir a piada que ele mandou.
Oh, heck, you're right, Nico. I don't know, dude. I think things are just really starting to heat up. Yeah, so we get a kind of ladder climb here. I'm not really confident. I've done this climb so many times, I forget just how dramatic and like.
Ele tá só aquecendo. Ele tá.
You know, Ripley likes to show off a little bit, but.
Cara, sério, é muita piadinha, mano.
Sorry, with the delay, it's a little bit hard to tell where you're at, so I'm trying
O cara mudou a doação falando pra ele ficar frio.
Oh, that's okay, yeah. It looks like I'm about 15 seconds delay from myself, so.
Que no caso de acabar de sair da zona criogênica, né, então.
Nah, dude, dad jokes are where it's at. That's what makes this run. Let's make the run wholesome.
Dad jokes is best jokes, of course.
Yeah.
It's like I don't listening to the Merry Men and feeling hot. I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. We're just getting all over each other. We're too excited about this, I think. Okay, we got a moment for a couple more donations here.
Sure,
We're about to go into
from, that wonderful voice on the couch. Nico Hart 77 says,
a
"Non-scappy, my boy," for $50.
non-scappy. My Italian can tell you guys that one too. That stands for no running.
I had to look that up to make sure it wasn't profanity.
Oh man, so we're about to begin mission 7. I mentioned a lot of the missions are known and notorious for their own things in the run. Mission 7 is notorious for being one
Melhor
of
começar a
the
missão 7.
biggest run killers. It also has about 1 billion different strategies, and so Knowles is going to tell you about the strategy I'm about to attempt to do.
É chamada Run Killer, né? Quem conhece esse termo aí dos speedruns, é geralmente alguma parte da run onde algo ou é bem difícil ou algo sempre dá errado, por RNG ou não. Então a run acaba morrendo ali. E essa parte que ele tá agora é isso. Então, pode torcer aí para que tudo dê certo na run.
Normally you'd have to hack something upstairs and then come down to get the android to do it for you, but we can actually just use the humans, so
Come on,
it saves quite a bit of time.
Nice. Okay, so as Knowles was explaining, I got the bad formation. Now, fortunately, we're still that lucky. We still survived, but you don't want. So we have a friend that was right to our left. You don't want him there. If he is there half the time, you get shot on sight. And that actually is kind of dependent on hardware as well. The faster your system, the more quickly the
Ele teve um RNG ruim, mas ele conseguiu contornar as coisas. Deve fazer um... Vai salvar e vai dar load. É bom que pelo menos já é um save aí pra caso de errado.
And I gotta focus here just a little bit, so we gotta wait for just the right timing on this guy. We grab this tool, this weapon, the last mission.
3 horas. São todas as missões e sem um glitch que ia poder esquipar muita coisa, então...
Steve Hiss, there he is, come on.
You're playing shockingly well, Dre.
Turn around, big boy.
No.
He's not supposed to do this.
Sorry.
Acaba sendo bastante tempo. Teve um RNG um pouco ruim ali. Tá falando que essa parte é bem chocante aí com esse chão.
Come on, Steve. Okay, he's just going in the vent now. He was standing there that whole time. The humans see flares. Oh yeah, he likes to get stuck in there. He likes to hang around a little bit. Humans like to get stuck in the door. Oh, sorry, he would like to watch flares, and so they'll actually look at the flare. Come on. Nice, there we go, dude.
Ele jogou o sinalizador ali, e ele ficou olhando ele.
It's a really nice feature and works about, I'd say, 80% of the time.
E enquanto os inimigos estavam indo olhar o sinalizador, ele passou por ali. Isso funciona mais ou menos 80% das vezes, mas deu sorte, né? Arriscou e valeu a pena. Vai fazer um swag agora. Bora ver se ele vai conseguir. E ele conseguiu. Isso aí salva 0.77 segundos. O que ele fez foi que ele ficou ali embaixo da escada e ele agarrou a parte de cima da escada ao invés da parte de baixo. Então é por isso que ele foi meio teleportado para a parte de cima. Daí ele só subiu. Um swag aí que salva um pouco de tempo.
So we're going to be during a cutscene very shortly, which is basically a few more humans on board Sevastopol and a colonial marshal. They're going to be
Muito obrigado, Dacton TV. A gente teve um probleminha com pessoa entrando na stream e spamando coisa mais cedo, aí foi colocado esses 10 minutos. Peço perdão aí. Mas muito obrigado pela informação, cara.
Alright, so this is the spot we're gonna use that smoke bomb like I mentioned. It's for a really fun feature. So we're gonna run into a room and press a few buttons like an absolute professional that knows exactly what they're doing. During the process, a human's gonna walk in and then an android's gonna walk in, both of which should be threats unless we can get them focused on each other, and that's exactly what I hope to do. Alright, humans walking in now. We're gonna be quiet. We gotta press these buttons over here. And I gotta make sure I get this turn nice and quiet here.
Ele tá tentando ser silencioso, então ele tá fazendo a corrida diferenciada aí. Lembrando aí, a galera que não tá prestando atenção, mas essa corrida diferenciada que ele tá fazendo, que é tudo para meio que se agachar e correr ao mesmo tempo ali, ele meio que reseta a animação da corrida, e como o barulho só sai quando a animação meio que conclui, então ele não faz barulho. Por isso que ele fica meio que dando umas balançadas na câmera quando ele faz isso, que ele tá apertando o botão de se abaixar. Mas permite com que ele consiga ir rápido e não fazer barulho ao mesmo tempo.
They will always stay up top the stairs.
I mean, like, if you hear a loud shooting sound on a space station that definitely wasn't you or anybody around you, I would also run away, right?
Yeah, exactly. I would not want to go down those stairs myself.
Dude, what are you talking about? You're supposed to run towards the gunfire.
Of course.
Of course, that's just a big
dude. I mean, well, that's AI does it half time. You throw a flare, and they're just like, yeah, I want to see what that flare is, dude. Oh man, so this game also has a lot of tram waiting, if you haven't noticed already, which is actually really great because it gives us an opportunity to do a little bit of looting, and any opportunity we get to loot Nightmare is usually worthwhile because, again, we have almost zero loot. And again, sometimes we get tons, other times none. Sometimes we get a ton, but it's not the loot we actually
Ele tá comentando que de vez, pela forma como o jogo é feito, ele vai ter um tempo para lutear de vez em quando, e isso é bom porque no Nightmare qualquer loot é bem-vindo.
We got one flare. Okay, cool. If I grab another ethanol here, we good to go. Man, I can't believe we're already in mission 8, dude. I just realized this time is flying right now, man.
50 minutes.
Usually this part of the run is so grindy, dude. It's either mission 3, mission 6, or mission 7 that always does it.
Ele tá falando, ele tá num pace muito bom, ele tá até mais rápido do que ele esperava. Ele já tá na missão 8.
So what we're doing right now is we're trying to talk to one of the marshals, which is currently holding somebody called Waits. No, is it Wait? No, is it Waits? Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, Marshal Waits. Here he is right here.
So
I wonder if it says on the shirt.
He's currently keeping somebody there, Marlow, who he's the one who brought across the flight recorder. So
bom, ele tá esperando ali o diálogo rolar, enquanto isso tá pegando uns lootzinhos.
If I move past this trash in the ground, I actually have a good chance to soft lock. I don't know why that happens, but nonetheless, it's best to play safe, stay behind the scrap until you hear VAR pull out again.
Ele tá olhando esse lixo ali no chão, porque caso ele passe por esse lixinho aí no chão, tem uma grande chance de dar um soft lock no jogo, que não seria bom. Não sabe por que dá esse soft lock, mas é algo que pode acontecer, então ele preferiu não fazer isso. E pra quem não sabe o que é soft lock, eu acho que tem um comando aí, mas é quando o jogo meio que trava e você não consegue mais progredir. Então você tem que resetar o jogo.
so it's top tier. Mission 9, despite the fact there's only an hour to run, I like to consider the halfway point of the run.
Você ainda pode se mexer, coisas assim, mas você não consegue mais progredir no jogo por algum motivo.
We basically, it's like an auto scroller in 3D pretty much, and so there's not very much to do. We're in a spacesuit, so we can't run. It's 11 minutes of pressing W and scrolling a couple times. But anyway, with that as well, and I mentioned mission 3, 6, and 7 are all usually deadly in a run. It's a bit of an RNG hell, kind of like preparing up to get to mission 9. Once you survive mission 9, there's only a few more RNG events that can be run ending, and there's pretty good backup strats for them as well. So if you survive till mission 9, usually you can finish out the run unless you have a Pepega moment like, why I'm in second place instead of first, cough. No, actually,
Bom, ele tá comentando que até a missão 9, ele tá na 8 no momento, é bem tenso as coisas e ele a run pode acabar, mas depois que você passa da missão 9 é meio que tipo de boas. Você geralmente completa a run, não sei que você passa um momento pepega aí, então é isso.
You got a minute with no stalls. Anyway, I'm gonna drop it over to Nico to explain kind of what the lore of this area is, and then I'll leave it to Kyle after that.
Como nessa parte aí que não tem nada acontecendo, ele tá lembrando aí os viewers de beber água, então mantenham-se hidratados. Inclusive, eu vou até fazer isso agora. Bom, teoricamente não temos um comentarista assim para essa run, mas eu tô aqui tentando traduzir os comentários do runner e do comentarista lá da Games Zone Quick mesmo, e conversando aqui com vocês. Então, caso queiram saber alguma coisa, queiram falar um pouco aqui comigo, fiquem à vontade. Tô aqui para isso, para tirar dúvida, para tentar passar um pouco aqui do que eu consigo absorver do jogo e dos comentários.
Yeah, honestly, Kyle, we just got like auto scroll here. The only RNG time losses in this game are how long we wait for people to help us up. So honestly, just start spewing off donations, because I know we probably got.
Ele tá comentando que isso aí é um auto-scroller e que a única coisa dependente de RNG aí é quanto tempo ele demora para chegar. Então, o RNG só tira tempo dele. Para quem não sabe o que é um auto-scroller, é essas partes do jogo onde ele não consegue fazer nada para adiantar, ele tem que esperar alguma coisa acontecer, tipo aquelas fases onde a tela do jogo vai andando sozinha e você só vai acompanhando. Você tá num carro, alguma coisa, e você só tá de passageiro, ou contando essa parte onde ele tá esperando um boneco ajudar ele a subir. Mas basicamente é algo que o jogo controla a velocidade como as coisas estão indo. Muitos dos termos aí que eu falar, caso vocês achem que eu não expliquei direito, vocês podem ou me perguntar ou digitar exclamação e o termo que eu usei, que muito provavelmente vai ter um comando aí no chat explicando também para um pouquinho melhor, um pouquinho mais detalhado.
Depending on my position, I don't know exactly what. This will either be really loud or not very at all, but if you have headphones, be warned, we're about to explode it right about now. Okay, it was fine today. Sometimes you get the right angle, it's this really sheer sound that just absolutely destroys your ears. So just wanted to warn you guys. And yeah, we just got
pelo visto esse comando não tem. Droga. Bem, essa parte não tem nada muito especial acontecendo, então ele tá pedindo pra galera ler as doações que estão sendo feitas para o evento. E é isso. Meu Deus. Tá, essa piada não tem tradução em português.
Dinosaur rock. Why not rock and roll? Come on.
Eles estão fazendo um monte de piada com a palavra rock, né? Pedra. Que tem um outro sentido em inglês também. Ser legal, entendeu?
Go ahead, Cal. We keep getting too excited about the run here.
No, we love it. We love the energy. We've got a haiku from X56 donating $500.
Oh, wow. Dude!
The haiku is Amanda Ripley, scared, trapped on Sevastopol. Steve better not see.
I think my heart just started crying. That was so wholesome.
If we get a,
ooh, there we go. Yeah, dude, 250K high, that'd be awesome.
Can we get a Steve $5 train?
Get a whole $5 train of Steve's, that'd be great.
Oh yeah. So and this is a little bit of lore here. So basically we're getting closer towards a distress beacon signal, and we're now just about to enter the alien spacecraft known as a derelict. Now this is like directly from the movie. So
eles estão indo atrás de um sinal que foi mandado nessa área, então para ver o que aconteceu. E é isso aí, um pouco da... tô conhecendo um pouco da lore do que está acontecendo no jogo. E enquanto isso ele tá realmente meio que numa parte... nada acontece feijoada, vai só andar até o lugar. Nenhuma muita... Será que era auto-scroll e não auto-scroller, velho? Sério. Eu fui trollado hard, velho.
Heck yeah. I've just got an idea. I know it's not an official incentive, but if we hit 250K during this run, I'll be sure to take my hair down and like whip it around and show the majestic blonde majesty.
Oh yeah, we've got to donate for that.
Yeah, dude. We had 250K. I will.
O Runner falou que se durante essa run atingir 250 mil dólares doados, ele vai... Ele vai tirar o headphone e vai ficar balançando os majestosos cabelos loiros dele.
Oh man! All right, I'll be quiet. Let Kyle keep reading out donations. We still got another 5 or 10 minutes in this, 5 or 6 minutes in this mission here.
Yeah, we got plenty. I got one from Miltonius Prime. Oh, you guys are gonna like this one. It's $10. Why is shooting a space station window a great way to relax? It helps you decompress. Oh my gosh. Dad jokes are here.
Dad joke hype, yes, dude.
Give me puns, give me haikus, I want it all.
Meu Deus.
I've got $25 from Poppin' Waffles. Says, great run, keep up the energy.
Hey, I'm glad you like the energy.
We've got 25 from Molly. It says, this runner is amazing at making this game not scary.
It's actually funny, that's my goal. Speedrun the game that the scares do get a little bit removed.
Comentou ali que essa run faz um bom trabalho em deixar o jogo nem um pouco assustador. E eu concordo.
Yeah, so we were waiting for Meeks this whole time. It's another good, like, you know, water break or something.
I've got Design Tech DK with $25. Said just had to donate during the Alien Isolation run. Non scapi, and remember to ask about the Sevastopol safety.
Meu corpo já me forçou a esquecer a piada, velho.
Psycho running is the droids are not, you know.
Psycho running is definitely against the Sevastopol safety protocols, isn't it?
Yeah, it's like those cars that are really silent, so you can't even hear them on the road.
Algo ligado a atirar na... Cara, não vou lembrar, velho. Eu não vou lembrar, velho. Foi muito ruim. By the way, o jogo tá em... não tá em japonês. Eu sei que você colocou aí... Você colocou pra testar, mas... O jogo tá em... italiano, porque os diálogos italianos nesse jogo são mais rápidos e ele depende dos diálogos acabarem para poder prosseguir em certas partes. Acho que você está testando os comandos. Vai ter um ties sim, vai ser Super Mario 64, se não me engano. Eu acho que vai ser alguma hack ou alguma categoria obscura. Mas vai ser do Mario 64. E se não me engano, a run do Ties vai ser depois da run do Blindfold. Então vai ser bem hype, porque vai ser Blindfold, depois Ties. Pra quem não conhece, Blindfold é run vendado. Que vai ser, se não me engano, vai ser Smash Bros, Target Practice e todos os bonecos vendados, acredito eu. Alguém pode me confirmar aí depois, mas acredito que vai ser isso. Então vai ser bem interessante de ver. Eu sei que tem uma galera aí que curte o Smash Bros. Então é uma run pra eu não perder. Já vai preparado, continua olhando a agenda para ver se não teve nenhuma alteração e se prepara.
Unless you're one-on-one real time so far, that's pretty top tier. That he brought an alien on board Sevastopol, but he kept it hidden all this time up until just now. He's just told Ripley about it all now, so. Naughty Marlo. Naughty Marlo. I mean, it's a reasonable character. I'm feeling. So mission 10 now. I know mission 10 gets a lot.
É uma. São umas runs interessantes, velho. Então, acho que no último dia é melhor não perder isso aí, que vai ser incrível, velho. E agora voltamos para uma parte mais rápida do jogo novamente.
That you would in other category or other difficulties, which is why nightmares, nightmare. Anyways, so Dre has to
no Nightmare, que é essa dificuldade que ele tá, ele consome o dobro da munição do lança-chamas, que faz que seja mais difícil ainda.
Dre, you know what? I wish you had the glasses from Dre Cool in the Discord.
Oh my gosh! Yeah,
I didn't even think about that.
I can totally pop those on. All right, hold on. While we're in the trip, I'll go grab my favorite glasses for you guys. You guys will hate them, and it's perfect.
So Dre's is gonna be looting a little bit here.
Yeah, so just loot phase 2. While we wait for the tram, of course, common theme. Elon must join the game.
Ele tá esperando um pouco o trem ali, então enquanto isso ele vai lutear um pouco as coisas. Bastante importante lutear por causa dos Nightmare, né? Sempre bom ter mais itens para se preparar. E essa missão agora é bastante longa.
Yeah, that said, time-wise, it's not the longest mission in this category, but it feels the longest because there's 4 sections. Again,
melhor parte dessa pergunta é que eu nem jogo mais LoL, eu já abandonei o jogo faz tipo uns 2, 3 anos. Eu não... No momento eu não tô fazendo run, mas eu já cheguei a fazer run de alguns fangames do I Wanna Be The Guy. Eu cheguei a também fazer run de Super Ninja Con por causa de um torneio que teve, e fiz também run de Mighty Morphin Power Rangers The Movie por causa de um torneio também que teve de Speedruns.
These protect my eyes from Steve, because Steve is active here, so we gotta be careful.
Can we get some Pog Champs in the chat?
Heck yeah, I got some different glasses too if you want.
E aí o Runner tá pedindo pra vocês spamarem PogChamp no chat por causa dos óculos dele.
Dude, you gotta wear the glasses for how bright your future is. Sorry.
No, the wholesome dad joke. Alright, so we're breaking the game a little bit with Steve. We're running away far enough from him that he actually can't hear us now, so we can run regularly, hopefully, and make sure that's out just in case. So we're gonna run here. The only way he's gonna come back to us is after a few minutes when he decides to move from where he is, or if we update our objectives, which is gonna happen at this terminal right here. If you notice, this is the same area we were in Mission 3 as well. The game, I absolutely love just how tastefully this game reuses its zones. Oh, I forgot to check if I can make a smoke bomb. Alright, I'm gonna have a bit of a time lapse.
Tá comentando pouco sobre como o jogo reusa algumas partes. Ele não curte tanto isso, mas...
Steve is the alien, yes. I saw a question there. Oh, somebody asked if the Mission 9 was a flashback as well. Yes, Mission 9 was a complete flashback.
That was from Marlo's perspective. So again, now what we got to do is we got to activate individual power circuits just to kind of like get power to one door, which is going to lead us in towards the security area. So because we're going to be turning off like all the computers and.
Ele tem que ativar alguns desses negócios para liberar energia para ativar uma porta. Então ele vai estar navegando um pouco pelo mapa.
Mitigate the threat of C being on the station here. I gotta really quickly check if I have flares. This is not a world record strat, I promise. We only have one. Let's see if I can make it. I can't. All right, we're gonna use the flare.
Porque ele anda de ladinho com o personagem. Acredito que seja da técnica que ele tá usando. Ele tá usando um trick, vamos dizer assim, em que ele corre sem fazer barulho. E para ele fazer isso, ele tem que ficar se agachando e correndo. E com isso ele reseta a animação da corrida do boneco, e por a animação da corrida não completar, ele acaba não fazendo barulho correndo. Acredito que isso esteja fazendo ele andar meio torto. Ele tem que, acho que meio que inclinar o boneco para que isso dê certo. Porque quando ele não tá fazendo isso, ele corre normalmente. Mas pode reparar que além disso, de ele estar andando meio de lado, a cama fica meio que balançando um pouquinho só para cima e para baixo. Não sei se você consegue perceber. E caso vocês tenham um ouvido muito bom, você ouve o teclado dele também. Vai cair o alien aí na frente.
Yeah, so luckily the flamethrower is hot and cool because, you know, you can get the alien away from you.
Heck yeah, dude. I know, we're getting so hot with the flamethrower, I gotta wear the Dre cool glasses.
Yes, in the Alien Isolation Discord, we do have an emote for Dre that's Dre cool with him wearing that.
You made it too, didn't you?
Yeah, I need to fix it.
Because we flamed him like that, I don't actually know why, but he doesn't drop again, which makes the exit safe. Now we have one more RNG moment. Our friend named Jeremy, who's a reused model a couple times. Jeremy usually is the model that always is on our way too. He has a 50-50 chance to be on our way.
Vai ter pouco de RNG aí mais pra frente também.
The safe strat and go all the way around. The world record, you know, if you're going for world record, what you do is you pop out your flamethrower and you try to get him on fire. It's a little violent. You try to get him on fire before he starts shooting at you.
Toast him up just a little bit, you know, just a little bit of flair.
Come on.
No.
We got Jeremy. That's a bummer. So we gotta go around.
Nossa.
Wasn't very cool of him, dude.
Yeah, Jeremy's not very cool either, dude. He's a bit of a hothead.
Tá, ao mesmo tempo que o cara fez uma piada muito ruim, infelizmente ele pegou um RNG meio ruim também.
Yeah, so Dre got some cold feet trying to go the shorter way.
I survived Lorenz with the glasses. Yo, if we hit Alright, so this part, Steve is active, but for whatever reason you can run here. It's like, I think he's technically in an animation somewhere we can't see when he makes this sound right here. But either way, we can run all the way up to the torch, which is pretty nice. We'll swap glasses in a bit, don't worry.
Aí, viu? Quando ele não tá precisando se preocupar com o barulho, ele corre retinho.
There's a camera here, but you don't have to worry about it. You can just kind of run through it. And here's a gas torch. This is the tier 2 torch. which we unfortunately do have to pick up. If not, this section will be even shorter. We are going to be quiet now as well.
So Dre's going to be doing another plant clip here. It's similar to...
Agora ele tá tendo que ir sem fazer barulho, por isso que ele tá andando de ladinho. O Turley vai estar na run de Pokémon. Cara, se tudo correr sem maiores problemas, ele vai estar assim, que eu olhei que ele ia comentar. Aí ele fez novamente aquele trick onde ele consegue atravessar a porta para quebrar o cadeado do outro lado.
I could probably take over for this little section.
Okay, Nico, go ahead, explain the lore. I'm getting way ahead of myself.
So immediately we're going to be cycle running out of here. Like as soon as the dialogue finishes, then we can start to either continue cycle running, or just walking from this point onwards. We're going to be heading into the main parts of KG348, and the main reason we want to do this is that we want to try to attract as much noise and attention towards KG, so that we can basically have the Xenomorph in there and launch it into space. So that is not a worry at all anymore. So to do this, we go into the reception of KG and we head over to the emergency power reset. So we'll discuss a little bit more as soon as we get there as well.
Heck yeah. This run is definitely too hot. I absolutely agree. Oh man, so we're in the lab. Steve is active here again as well. I think he is just active. I feel like I should know these states a little better, but I kind of don't know him after mission 5, except for the scripted events. There's quite a few scripted moments here too.
Dre, if you run any hotter, I'm gonna have to get in a bath of ice, you know.
Ele tá comentando que ele não sabe se como é que tá o estágio dos NPCs aí, como é que eles estão ativados ou não, onde é que eles estão. Ele sabe mais ou menos as coisas até a missão 5, a partir da missão 5 ele fica meio perdido. Mas caso tenha algum problema ele vai saber contornar, não tem problema.
So I'm gonna skedaddle out of this room. Of course he didn't this time, you know. Just 9 out of 10 times, and not this time. Alright, continue now, Nico. I'm sorry, I wanted to mention that real quickly.
No worry, no, perfect time, really. So now that we are trying to make our way out, unfortunately, somebody just doesn't want us to leave either. Like, apparently we are a part of the problem. So, like, so the marshal waits and goes, I'm sorry, here you go, get wrecked. And so we're spiraling up into space with the Xenomorph, so we got to try to basically get into the emergency evacuation vehicle and make a way, try to find a way to get back to Sevastopol.
Well,
is talking right now, Platinum.
So I guess that waits didn't wait long.
Bom, agora ele tá aí à deriva no espaço, ele vai querer tentar voltar ao normal.
There he goes, just like that. And once he does, we're gonna begin the next loot phase. Hopefully we get some things. Come on. Oh, no, that's my flamethrower. Don't want to reload that.
So with the reloading of the flamethrower, we don't really want to do.
Voltando ali, ele sabia que o inimigo ia passar naquela hora, então ele só esperou mesmo.
To reload now, so it kind of actually adds. I think it adds flame of fuel as well when we pick it up later, I believe.
Yep, it's fully charged when you get it. Looks like Steve is not here. I usually just wait here with my my flamethrower out. Oh, he sees me. Grumpy boy. That's all right. We can get to the cutscene.
Ele foi visto, mas como deu tempo de ele ir para a cutscene, não tem nenhum problema.
As Nico kind of mentioned, I'm so focused I kind of lost my train of thought here. But that's this cutscene we're skipping here.
Yep. So this cutscene right here is us being launched out, and we actually managed to kind of like get towards like another airlock of Sevastopol, and we just managed to climb back up, and everything's fine, everything's groovy. But you know what, we do have a little.
Eles treinam bastante cada parte do jogo. É bem interessante acompanhar esse processo aí das speedruns.
We're not gonna tell Waits to. We're not gonna wait to tell Waits about how we feel.
Come on.
Low hanging fruit, dude. Come on, man.
É muita dedicação, né? É menos assim complicado e dependente de skill do que vocês podem pensar, mas é bastante dedicação e não certa parte de tudo do que tá acontecendo no jogo, essas coisas.
I mean, if we do have time at the end, we could politely ask.
That's fair, that's fair. Alright, so there's a bit of RNG here too. I'm saying this, I'm knocking on wood here, metaphorically. I've never lost the run to the RNG here. Okay, it's just an Android, we're good. Gonna give him... Oh, I missed!
Aí tem um pouco de RNG e ele comentou que ele...
Well, I was gonna say, I'm gonna give him a little tickle, but I choked.
Ele comentou que ele nunca perdeu uma run aí por RNG. E só porque ele falou isso, ele quase perdeu.
I just messed up the tickle, it's alright. So the shotgun I forgot to mention is our industrial strength tickle tool as well. We'll use it a little bit coming up.
Arma instantânea, velho.
Oh, there's a flare? I mean, I'll take a flare. We need that for 13. I'd much rather solve mission 13 than mission 11. Oh man, anyway, the summary of the glitches we can use...
Por um momento eu pensei que fosse ele fazendo uma bait ali com o chat, mas não, ele realmente errou ali.
So we want to be as safe as possible. There's a backup strat. So I will attempt to employ the backup strat.
So what we would do normally, like if we had a stun baton charge, we would actually do a ranged stun baton, so we could actually kill one of the most lethal humans there, so that we can do this whole section a lot easier.
Yeah, and it saves a tiny bit of time too, because we don't need to do the backup strat. Backup strat, we have to make sure to take out the security guard while we're not waiting for a prompt, as well as be silent, which Psycho running, you know, we can't turn too sharply left and you're not looking straight ahead, so getting your lines like perfect is quite a bit more difficult. I want to be sure, I always do this at the wrong time. I got the EMP mine V2.
Yeah, so maybe we can get in a
Ele
donation
comentou um
here?
pouco ali que, caso as coisas dê errado, ele já tem um backup pronto ali para conseguir lidar com os problemas, mas é bem complicado.
I don't know if coming in hot was intentional, but I love it. To answer your question, there are 18 missions, B. We're on mission 11 right now, so we're really about halfway through the run. Alright, I gotta do this strategy here. So basically, because security guard's there, I'm gonna be quiet here. I'm gonna use my friend Mr. Flamethrower. The hot boy. And I gotta be completely silent in this room.
Pelo que ele disse, ele tá mais ou menos na metade do jogo.
Nice.
I chose the worst time to... Brain's not there. You should just punch me. That blocked my camera, that's okay.
Man, why did you have to flame the guard so much, dude?
Aquele segundo cara socou ele, mas era meio que intencional ele ser socado ali. Ele comentou.
Yeah. Alright, so the androids are hunting, as Ricardo was trying to say. They happen to get into the room with weight, so we're gonna start his death sequence by walking over there, not the staircase. Gonna give this guy a tickle. There we go, that was much smoother. And we're gonna be quiet. There's another door around the corner. The one we just came out of, usually there's a droid. Yeah, there he is right there.
Tá, ele ativou ali um diálogo, depois stunou o inimigo e aí ele foi com calma, sem fazer barulho. Tem um RNG ruim aí que pode acontecer. Bora torcer pra um certo inimigo não spawnar onde ele não deveria.
This droid doesn't grab you for whatever reason.
Oh, so just because I saw this in the chat, so Steve isn't in every single mission because we blew him out of the airlock. We're actually away from Steve for quite some time. So yeah, we're gonna be pretty safe here.
The game decides to replace the threat with androids, like this guy will grab you, so we gotta walk around him. Replace it with angry androids or angry humans. Fortunately, we get a lot of androids, so it's a nice time.
Don't forget, the red eyes means bad.
Red means bad, dude, yeah.
Blue means good.
No, it means that they want to hug.
Right, and now mission 11 gives us a bit of loot, too. Now, usually all these humans taking a day off. Usually they all have loot, or none of them have loot. And it would appear my RNG says that none of them have loot. So I'm really thankful we've got a flare.
So lore-wise right now, like we've just met with Ricardo.
Normalmente essas pessoas aí descansando tem itens, mas ele deu azar e nenhum deles tem nada.
Go towards the control room, which is where we're going to try to find Samuels.
We actually don't have terrible loot. I would definitely benefit from a few more ethanol. I'd really like to get this pipe bomb made before mission 14. There was a backup strat, but I practiced.
Eu era bem ruim nesse alien do Mega Drive, mas o jogo é muito bom mesmo.
Alright, now we're gonna go back to the same area we were just in. So the same droids are there. We gotta be a little quiet. Yes, he's on lunch. I absolutely agree. I'm a little bit. He's eating a nice hot bowl of ramen.
Nice. Steamy.
Pushing you with the hot and cold jokes. Oh my gosh. Alright. Droid here, he didn't seem to notice me this time. And then our next droid usually has really broken eyes. I don't know why. Usually after we hit him, his eyes duplicate and they move. We'll see if it happens. Oh, he's on that side. We'll see what happens. I'm gonna try to shoot him so he falls forward, just to be sure. With our advanced tool. No, he still fell forward! Ooh. Dang it, we can't see his eyes. So they like to duplicate and move. So they're either right next to each other like spider eyes, or sometimes like distended a foot off his head. It's pretty fun.
Did you mention the dancing?
I did, yeah.
Oh, okay. I kind of forgot.
Seen it though, unfortunately.
Oh no, Dre, I do like that Katy Perry song, Hot and Cold, you know, because you're hot and cold.
Got him.
Oh my gosh, dude. So just like what we have at the moment. Yeah, loot's looking a little rough, but I think we can make it work. We do have enough, quite a bit of medkit loot, which is useful for some coming missions.
Sorry.
Sunny disposition.
These jokes are getting a little dry. I'm so funny. Please, somebody laugh. At least one person.
Mission 11, though, guys. So we're on our way to mission 12. That's what's after 11.
Thank you, Nico.
You're welcome.
This is another area that starts reuse, and then we get something different too. So again, it's a really cool conjunction of like what you've seen.
Alrighty, so we're heading into mission 12. So, Dre, how about you talk about like reusing the areas?
Yeah, so this area right here is the area we see at the start of mission 5, and I'm gonna use it at the start of mission 15 as well, which Knowles and Nico, you guys know how much water I've been drinking. I look forward to that.
It's a nice little break point.
But yeah, instead of going there where we did for mission 5, we're actually gonna go through this door instead, not the elevator. I mentioned we could grab the pipe bomb. If we were to hang a right instead and use our ion torch, we could grab the pipe bomb recipe there. But again, we already have it, so we're good to go. And now we're on where we finished off mission 7. Now this terminal's on. Now we're gonna reach over the edge, grab it. The key code's 8382. It's right on the first page. I don't know why, it brings me the greatest pride of this game, having every key code you need for the run memorized.
You honestly do feel like a true hacker man when you can just input those keys just
Alright, this is the one I always choke too, so come on. I'll just type this slowly actually. Hey, we got an ethanol! Yes, dude!
Nice!
I have like one more blasting cap or something I need for a pipe bomb. We just might get this for 14, which will make mission 14 a lot easier.
Please take my energy for that. Some take energy emotes will be amazing right now.
Oh man, dude. I gotta grab my other cool glasses, don't I? I'll grab them on the way out of mission 15. How about that? Because
yeah, that sounds about right. Yeah.
I've been drinking way too much water, dude.
So we're just constantly making our way up towards like finding Samuels. This is just like a whole like way around trying to get towards the Apollo's secure transit area, because we're going to be like trying to like talk towards like the different AIs of Sebastopol and a whole load of other things. It's just making our way downtown, walking past.
So, we're about to do a glitch, but I guess like I had it myself, I missed it, so never mind. I can at least make the joke that elevator's getting pretty hot down there.
You just had to do it.
We got a droid that's gonna want to grab us, and so yeah, I'm prepared to kindly suggest Right, that's what we do. We're all about suggestions in the game with suggest. We're gonna kindly suggest that he doesn't grab us. Just like
yeah, we don't want to get into a heated debate with them.
Yeah, dude, it would be. The droids really like to make some pretty cold arguments. I got a blasting gap, dude. I think we got the pipe bomb now.
Wow, you are getting really good loot.
Easy money, mission 14. So mission 12 is the mission of relays. I should know. We have, I think, 10 of these. These things here are the relays, I should note. We got to turn them all off. What are we on now? 4? 3? I think 3. This droid turns on, so we're gonna psycho run past him. And grab this one right here. Oh, I missed that prompt. That's all right.
So in a no major glitch run, you'd have to run here, and you have to be very, very careful not to take too much damage from one of the androids that will come behind you.
Yeah, no major glitch is a whole different beast all of its own.
Indeed, indeed.
I like nightmare mode, but I'm not quite crazy enough to run nightmare and no major glitches. And we get to see Samuels here being a bit, you know, showing this droid who wears the pants.
A heated exchange.
It is, really. Which is kind of funny because these are such cold machines.
So Samuels is a little bit hot-headed, you know.
He really is, yeah, dude.
Fiery temper.
But sometimes you gotta
Sorry,
be,
I'm
you know?
stopping.
Short fuse, if
no
you ask me,
CC
dude.
stands for no crouch
Let's continue.
It's a good glitch check, but I gotta explain another glitch coming up here, so I apologize. So yeah, this next thing, we're supposed to have a big battle with a bunch of androids. One of them has a key card to get into a room that we need. Now, fortunately, the same droid always has a key card, so we know exactly what that one is. We can only do damage once they turn on. Which happens right here. We're gonna use our industrial tickle tool and a bop. Grab that key card and then this tickle tool. And we're good to go. So yeah, the game tries to prepare us, but you know that's slow. So we're gonna hop our way through here. I guess we're not really hopping. You can't actually jump in this game.
You can technically take fall damage though.
5? You can technically, yeah. Oh, I think the only time you take fall damage is if you're glitching the game out anyway. To my knowledge.
There's one vent in particular that if it thinks that you're falling, it's gonna just make Ripley just go like all the
so
time.
We got the pipe bomb. I was worried I wouldn't get one for 14. Oh, I didn't mean to pause. That was a misclick. It's alright. It's part of the strategy, actually.
I should also mention as well with the flamethrower. The way that we actually use the flamethrower is that we do it in very, very short bursts because this helps us to retain the most amount of fuel.
Yeah. That's a key thing to note for sure.
So you see, like, it's just a quick tap of the button assigned.
Yeah. So Ripley's gonna get into a bit of a steamy situation here. We have 3 vents that can damage us. They do between 120 to 140 damage. Of course, I got bought by 2. Now we do want to get hit by at least one of them, and that's coming up for a glitch in mission 13. But we'll get to that later. That's why I don't want to take all damage because, you know, there are more androids coming up.
Dre, stop blowing hot air, mate. Come on.
But yeah, so, you know, this is another move that we have memorized, so you can take note of how much damage you have in the run, or how much health. Because again, Nightmare, you get no health HUD, so nice. We got good RNG in the 3rd at least.
Yeah, so one of the biggest learning curves to this category is memorizing how damage you take. We actually do have really good resources in the AI community over how much damage things do, but you still kind of have to figure out how to estimate how much health you have because you obviously don't want to die during the run. We pretty much do it fully deadless if possible.
Yeah, that's the plan. Alright, so we got some droids in here. They're sleeping, so we gotta be quiet.
Guys, we gotta take a little nap. I mean, especially since it's 3 a.m. Gotta be quiet. It's me, very quiet. We're on Team Wabbits.
Oh, dang. Well, yeah, so this camera always wakes them up. So we just want to, like, you know, not mess with this combination. Otherwise, we get a really weird information on the exit. So, and let's hope we don't get dialogue glitch. Though it doesn't break the game, it doesn't validate a run. I guess it saves time, but, you know.
So if we do get this thing called a dialogue glitch, which is basically where the dialogue won't occur, but the operation of like the next bits will come sooner, we add on time basically.
Exactly, yeah. So, oh man, so like I mentioned, Samuel's an android. Here's the proof. See, he sounds like metal. But yeah, if we get, it's kind of weird. It's the game again. finishes some missions or quest lines dependent on like how quickly the dialogue ends. So if there is no dialogue because it doesn't load in, well then you know it just goes right through the sequence. Those whispers.
So this section here, for the casual player, like they might not realize just how easy the pattern is. All you got to do is go around clockwise because it gets you to look at like specific color and go to the terminal to throw the wrench. Just go clockwise. Gamers go right. I know the term is gamers go left, but in this term, gamers go right.
Yeah, it's a pretty straightforward sequence.
So currently Samuels is trying to connect with Apollo, which is like the AI of Sebastopol, to try and say like, you know, the threat of the xenomorphs have been removed, but Apollo's basically saying no, and it's trying to attack and hurt Samuels for trying to connect with them. So we're trying to basically help Samuels from that happening by bringing the power down essentially.
Oh man, I think
Samuels is
this part's pretty straightforward
as well.
So if we don't have any more lore, I think we got it covered. We got time for donations. I realized I almost forgot to call some out. So yeah, Kyle, take it away.
Yeah, sure. These donations are coming in like hotcakes. Got $100 from Shiz Chiz. Really enjoying Drex's enthusiasm on this alien isolation run. Keep the hype up.
Hey.
On the topic of hype, we are just over 7,000 away from hitting that 250K. Let's keep that rolling.
Ooh, that's awesome.
Twirlin' Curtis gives $25. Says this alien isolation run has me feeling so good. It makes me it makes my heart want to burst from my chest.
Hey. Better than your stomach.
Anonymous gives $100. Says very enjoyable run, lads. Hot and spicy.
Just like my ramen.
Oh my gosh. Also, please keep donating so we can hit 250K. Dre will whip his hair around.
Hey, Dre,
I might even throw in a dab in there too. I know it's pretty.
Dre, can you see that?
Saucy.
Can you see that?
I might have missed something. I gotta be quiet here. We got some droids, and half the time they grab you, half the time they don't. So we'll see here. Oh, I dodged the camera! You were good, dude! I almost never get that formation. What? Easy exit. Oh my gosh. I skipped the charge pack. We only need one of them and we're guaranteed to spawn later on. I saw a sensor here on the way in though, so I'm gonna grab that. Oh, I'm full. Never mind. And now I gotta be sure not to scroll on this next prompt. If I do, I can fall through the tram and soft lock the game. This one we can't recover from, so it's, you know, heckin' important to make sure that we press the button just, you know, safely. Oh man, yeah, we got the way back down. I feel like there's something I've completely missed here.
One thing we do need to be careful here is not scrolling the tram.
Yeah,
because if we scroll the tram, it will actually despawn this little tram, and then we'll just fall down and die.
Fall through the ground, yeah. Oh man.
Yeah, it's not a very epic glitch to have in the game. You can actually do it even if you just hit E twice, which is really unfortunate.
We got another tram to call, and with the common theme, we gotta wait for it. So I'm gonna go grab that loot that the game tried to prepare us with for the droid fight. We're gonna get 3 Molotovs, 3 EMP mines, 2 med kits, a couple recipes. This one's a noise maker here, for example. And
so
law-wise
right now, Sam uses basically as his final sort of last message is asking us to try to deactivate the further systems. Like he could only do so much before Apollo rejected him, so we're going to go on a sort of like a boded mission to appease his last words.
Yes. So Apollo, Symbols was at least able to tell Apollo to give us a tram, or to unlock the transit, so that's what we're doing now. Oh man, and yeah, while we wait to get into mission 13, feel free to read off a few more donations, Kyle.
Yeah, you got it. Morgan27 gives $50, says, love this game and loving this run so far. I was never so brave as to attempt this on Nightmare mode, so not only do I get to see what it's like, but I get to learn some Italian along the way. Buona fortuna!
Hey, that translates to good luck.
Hey, there you go.
Hey, he knows.
Like I said, I knew more than I really should.
We've got a lot of
me, so that's
donations
impressive.
wanting that majestic blonde hair flip.
The majestic, oh, perfect, dude. Heck yeah. All right, so let's see. I got these ready. Perfect. All right, so we're on mission 13 now. We're kind of above Apollo Core, and this has another, like, probably, I think, not necessarily the biggest, but a relatively major skip in the run. We're going to skip most of the challenging part of mission 13. I just did a glitch there as well, where I start placing the weapons as security is rejecting me, so saves me like a second, so I don't have to wait for this door to open.
So M13 was pioneered basically by Infomaster. Cliffs was also another big contributor to it, but Infomaster deserves a lot of credit here because he spent an enormous amount of time finding this keyhole for us. So Dre's eventually going to go into a vent, and he's going to break his camera with a medkit and a flare. It's really bizarre that it works in the first place, but he's going to be breaking his camera because we can walk around while peeking, basically, or we have peek height, and we're going to use that to grab the save through the wall. It's going to be really cool when Dre gets there. Obviously,
it's arguably the hardest by a long shot glitch in the run. Most people only go for it if they're crazy or they're desperate for world record. So, me fitting both categories, it's about perfect. So we turn off the conduit power. We got to crawl through a big, otherwise shocking vent. So we got to make sure it doesn't shock us. But yeah, so as Knowles was saying, there are two stages to the glitch. I'll attempt to do them quickly enough. They'll look like one, but yeah. And I think Cliff's discovered that we can the camera break anywhere. Is that right?
Yeah, that is correct.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, we have two different people that found two different glitches that we can combine, and it's an awesome result.
It looks really, really cool, to be honest. At least for me. It was, we used to use another strat where we basically would go towards one of the androids and break our camera on the panel. That was absolutely terrible to do, and it was like...
Mets is gonna hate me, by the way. I forgot to pre-crouch. I'm sorry, Mets. I know you're gonna watch this. I'm so sorry. You've been reminding me. I did get the falls and the sunfall, though. So yeah, the first time I tried to learn this glitch, I quite literally spent over 2 hours sitting here staring at this wall trying to get the clip. If that puts in perspective how tricky it is. All right. So there's my camera break. It looks a little weird, but not too bad. I'm gonna just try to eyeball this lineup, and oh my gosh!
First try.
That's a pop
nice.
moment right
That's
there.
a really dude. That is like,
marathon luck.
So, that was that didn't really show off how tricky it is because I just did that instantly. Nice. We got a white mini game too. There's 3 colors of mini games in these: green, white, and yellow. The greens are so-so. We actually exit out of them to get a different mini game. Whites are the fastest, so those are pretty nice as well. Too bad I don't have light split open. This might be a mission 13 gold, man. And remove the Paul Hawk. It has 5 symbols. It's an exception to my Axis tuner rule, and we're finally gonna heal. So I need to be injured in mission 12 in order to actually use a medkit to break my camera. Nice, I have full health. Very nice. I can't heal, so we're good to go. I'm gonna bind my my pipe bomb and my EMP mine now. Again, by you pressing the number I want on it. Just gonna check I've got everything.
Oh my gosh, Dre, I really hope you're looking at the chat when you pulled that off. Like, honestly, that was so good. That was really clean.
The chat erupted in a fiery response. Sorry.
I do like some explosive replies. Oh.
So cool, dude.
We're way overusing this joke. So we skipped a cutscene. Basically, the summary of the cutscene is that we tried to talk to Apollo ourselves. We're saying, hey, the alien's off the station, open up comms, I want to get the heck home. Apollo's like, nah, you're wrong, dummy. There's still an alien on the station. I don't know what it is, but, we got to protect the quarantine protocols, so go check it out. So it's sending us down to the engineering decks to find out where the alien on the station is. And as soon as this fades out, we're done with mission 13. Heck yeah, dude. Oh man, I am so curious what that mission 13 time was. Honestly, I'll have to go back and time it because that's something. So we're on mission 14. I bound the items already. I have full health. We should be good to go. I only have 1 pipe bomb though, so I do have to go for a risky strat. It's not super risky, but and I'll show it a little more. We basically need to get lucky with the timing of a droid. Big explosion and having Taco Bell. Oh my gosh, Mew. That does not give me a warm feeling.
So, oh, no, go ahead.
No, you can go ahead with it. It's all good.
I don't even know what I was going to say. Go ahead.
Oh, okay. So mission 14 is probably one of the spiciest missions. Anyways, so we're going to be going into a very cool area with a few surprises, you know, a few heated moments, and
bone chilling is another one.
Yeah, exactly.
We would use this torch to open the vent, but we have another suggestion for the game. That's why I've got the EMP mine out. Unlike the smoke bomb, I will use one of them for the intended purpose, but this one's the hardest plant clip, so I gotta take a little time on the lineup. Nice, there we go, beautiful. Oh, and then I go the wrong way. That's okay, you know. My chat's to the left, so that's where my brain was. That's my excuse. And yeah, again, mission 13, we gave up the weapon, so we don't have any tickle tools right now. So it's really useful we were able to grab that loot that we otherwise got in mission 12.
So that plant clip is actually a lot harder than it looks. That's actually the hardest one in the game, or well, at least for AM no CC.
Yeah. Right. Intended use. We're making that droid. Oh, we're forcing that droid to do a little party. There's a baton charge. Nice. We can use that in mission 17. It won't show off the glitch quite as well, but we still will be able to do a range stun in 17.
We are gonna
slow, so I might use my other EMP mine. Hopefully not. Oh man, the big boy's coming over here. Don't grab me, big boy. I don't want to deal with you.
Just wants a hug, dude. Come on.
He wants a tickle is what he really wants. Oh, yeah,
that's true.
So he has to walk around at least. So we got a little bit of time. That was pretty close, dude. And nice, he canceled the fall as well. The timing on that's pretty close. Again, not the end of the world. Saves like maybe half a second if you get the cancel fall, but it's a good flex as well. Again, we're all about those flexes in this run, so. Alright, there's a ladder up there. Again, we gotta go for the risky strategy. So what I need to do is I need to enter a key code into a terminal. I can't use my numpad in the terminal as well. And there's a droid that is probably gonna be in my way. Now the androids can't grab you while you're, I gotta wait here for a second too, just to prevent a soft lock. Droids can't grab you while you are in an animation. So we're gonna hope the timing is just right that I get 4 punches. Yeah, he's right here. All right, we're gonna be forced to grab the bolt gun. And come on, you gotta punch me in just a little bit. Please, punch. Nice punch. 1, 2, 3. Oh my god, I mistyped it. 4, oh my, we're still all right. We're still all right. There's some flamethrower fuel right there too. Oh my gosh, dude. Nice. So I don't know if it took 4 or 5 punches. I messed up. Well, I'm alive.
Shockingly low.
I actually didn't hit. I got 4 or 5 punches. I heard a swing, but it's not like a swing and a miss. So I guess we'll find out here. Let's heal up once because he did at least 45 damage, and we're full. So he only hit 4 times. So yeah, we got a little lucky there. I hate to say it, I hate to be the meme, but that's never happened before. Usually if I mess up the key code,
now. I think it's 5.
If I mess up the key code, he almost always gets the timing to grab me. So that was pretty fortunate. And some scrap on that. We should be about full on scrap. Now we get our 2 tickle tools back, which is really nice as well because we got a lot of androids below. Now these are super droids instead of regular droids, and what super droids do, well, actually they're a little bit more predictable. You have to tickle them while they're grabbing you in the animation, but they take a little bit longer to grab the animation, and so you're good to go on there, or should be. We'll see what happens.
Very, very soon we are going to be coming up to most and everyone's favorite part of
yes, well, it's my favorite part, that's for sure. He turned around a little early. I'm not a fan of that. Yeah, I don't like you turning around this early, buddy. That's not common. All right, tickle 1. Now we have about 8 seconds before the next one will grab me, so he's gonna punch. down to 89 health, or 890 health. We got good RNG, so there's not a second over here. That's fantastic.
Yeah, so these are Super Joes, which are the stronger variants of the normal working Joes that we've seen in earlier missions. So Super Joes do more damage, can't be affected by EMP mines, they have more health, they are just a very big nuisance to us.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh my gosh, I saw somebody say I'm going to crash. I'm so hyped up on caffeine. The run kept getting shifted later and later than I anticipated, so...
Like those Super Joes are such a pain in the suggestion.
Pain in the suggestion. Alright, my favorite part, here we go. We'll get our flamethrower back too. It's Steve's gamer room. So we want to kind of get out of here fast.
Oh my
Steve's
god.
gaming 10, you know? There's Mountain Dew somewhere in here, I know it. So there's a facehugger, but as soon as we press this, facehugger despawns, so we're good to go.
Maybe that's the liquid on the floor.
Spawn, so that's why I walked backwards and to the left.
Dude, where are the Doritos at?
Xenos are not a threat until this thing goes into the ground, excluding our scripted boy coming up. So let's just crouch run here. Or psycho run, jeez. Alright, gonna wait a little bit of time for the objective to update, and then we're good to go. He's scripted, so he doesn't look unless I make too much noise. Alright, gonna make sure flamethrowers out, perfect.
And one of the main reasons that like this is so much easier on a no CC or CC run is the psycho running. Everybody has to deal with like the pure terror of not being too loud so that you attract.
This one doesn't despawn.
Xenomorphs at all.
And this xenomorph up here is scripted as well. So we just run around him. It's a good flex. I'm crawling here. Now it is important to note the xenomorphs cannot fit in this tunnel, so he won't be able to follow me in here. There's also no vents in this room, so we're gonna do a cool trick where we make a lot of noise in here such that the xenomorphs want to get to me, except that they can't. So they go into the vent instead, thinking it'll help them. I don't know if it's intentional quirk to the AI or an accident, but it helps out with the run nonetheless.
So I know we're far past it, but it was the first time that we saw a facehugger in the entire run. So facehuggers are this like the mini xenomorphs. I don't even know what they are. Yeah. So yeah, they want to give you a slot.
Doesn't care.
Yeah, they want to give you a sloppy kiss, so you gotta be careful.
I'm about to do one of the few strategies I've actually contributed. I'm gonna shoot a revolver shot down that hallway. They can spawn in either hallway, and I want them to spawn in that one on the way out. So hopefully it works. We'll see. I gotta run here because I get stuck. It's a weird feature. You can't really see if I did it right. Oh, he went behind me, but he took long enough to decide we're okay. And there's a hugger down here. Give him a little touch of our warmth, you know, our warm love.
That facehugger there actually ends a lot of people's like runs sometimes, and a lot of people who play for the first time never know.
That hugger, yeah. It's just you forget about him. And this meta strategy used to be to use your shotgun. All right, come on, no drops. Nice, safe exit of the nest. Beautiful. Sometimes
excellent.
Beautiful nest, mate.
Congratulations, you won. I can't do it.
I have my water here. I admittedly had way too much water, so I'm waiting for mission 15.
Congratulations, you won. There we go, that's my
there it is.
So here's why I wanted the pipe bomb, or at least coming up in a bit. We've got a bunch of androids here.
Alrighty, sorry, just because I saw in the chat, so VR, you can do some of these strats, but you can actually do some crazy things in it. You can actually grab things through the wall. You can like just straight up walk through walls if you really wanted to. Sorry, I know that's like way off of like this run, but I thought I'd just mention it.
Good RNG on this mini game here. Did I take him out? Nice. Okay, so we took these 3 androids out, all with 1 pipe bomb. We got 1 more android friend here. He's gonna try to grab me. I'm gonna use my P key to quickly cancel. There's a green one. We don't like those. I'm gonna use my P key to quickly cancel the reload animation so I can just shoot 3 shots back to back.
So lore-wise right now, we're basically trying to overload the alpha and the beta cores, which would essentially cause like a huge EMP of Sevastopol in the reactor core area. This in hoping that we do this would actually kind of like get rid of the xenomorphs as well. That's what I'll say towards that actually. That's where I'll end my sentence.
Heck yeah, dude. Oh man, I don't recall hearing that sound before, but my audio setup's a bit different for this run to work with GDQ tech, so that's probably why everything sounds a little bit different. I'm grateful that I haven't lost to a xenomorph because of my different audio too, speaking of which. It's a little harder to hear him in the vents, so
Well, you know what?
We got one
section's
more lever here for the reactor purge, and I'm gonna take the reactor purge as a bit of a bathroom break. I hate to leave during a run, but man,
the chair will be here to keep us company. It's all good. It's all good.
I'll let you guys keep them going. I'm very distracted trying to focus on the run. I'll say that.
Yeah.
Bonding agent there.
Imagine speedrunning, right?
Oh, dude. All right, we got a droid here. Give him a little tickle with our shotgun. Now I gotta reload this bad boy. Oh man, we're almost to the purge.
So we'll be greeted by a lovely cutscene during the purge as well, and during this little moment we'll be able to have like a good couple of donations for sure.
Great.
Making our way downtown.
Yeah, there we go.
Now that's
good
stuck in my head.
Yeah,
oh,
me
man.
too, dude. I can't even visualize like the piano playing.
Yeah, there we go, dude. I love it.
Dude, like every time.
Stagger stop, but that's okay. We're gonna begin the purge, and I'm gonna skedaddle for just a minute. Oh, jeez. Oh, there it is, right there.
All right, let's get some donations in then.
All right, this one might generate some reactions. Middleman34 gives $5, and it is a question for the couch. Alien or aliens? Also, awesome run. Your energy is contagious.
Oh, ooh. If we're talking specifically about the movies, I'm a bit more privy to aliens.
Yeah, me too.
Well, for me, it's alien all the way. And that's okay. We can have different opinions. We've got a donation from Cold for $10. Yeah. Says, so sorry I'm going to miss out on this run. Curse my job. But Dre, good luck, my main man. And remember, non scapi. I don't know if my pronunciation's right on that. We've got Rune14 given $25. Says, let's go, Dre. The alien community is so proud of you for showing off the game.
Oh my gosh, guys,
we love
appreciate your patience. I was not planning for that. Okay, the door just opened up. I only lost just a couple seconds there.
That was a nice speed run right there, dude.
Yeah.
Oh man, dude. I was so distracted through most of Mission 13 and Mission 14. I'm like, I don't know if I'm gonna make it to the purge. Like I said, I had way too much caffeine before this run today. I was expecting it to run at 10, and I started running at about 1:30. So, oh my gosh. Glad I survived though.
Normally 15 is like our area to do that, but you know, when nature calls, you know.
Nature calls. I was fine doing Mission 9 too. I'm like, yeah, no, we're fine. I've been watching my water intake. Fortunately, I can get one. I'm very thirsty. And you know, to celebrate the good Mission 14, I feel like it's a good time to show off my other set of glasses.
Oh,
nice.
Oh yeah.
No, you haven't seen these ones yet. I'll think
I'm kind of excited.
Yeah, Kyle, feel free to read a few more donations. We'll have a lot of time in the next two missions, but we got a little minute here.
You got it. Anonymous is given $50. Says, this run is giving me life.
Hey, that's so great.
Appreciate that. Quazzle gives $20. Says, seeing Drex proudly share his skills and passion makes me feel so happy. I've been watching GDQ with my wife for 5 years and love how it's a platform for so many beautiful and talented runners to share their love for this hobby. Thank you, Quazzle. That sent chills down my spine.
Heck yeah, dude. Oh yeah, dude, we got those gamer goggles now.
I love the glasses.
Alright, Kyle, I think we got time for one more here.
Oh,
sure. Michelangelo gives $10, says, I stayed up all night to see this run and it was totally worth it. Keep up the high energy and let's make that 250K happen.
Dude, let's get it. That'd be awesome. Alright, so this is the same area we were for Mission 5 and Mission 12. We're doing it one more time for Mission 15 here. Except we're going through this door instead. Now that we have the ion torch to actually get through this panel.
So what the law right now is that we're going to be trying to go towards a short-range ambulance so that we can try to help Taylor out a little bit more. So we're going to try and make our way over to the Anizadora. Oh, sorry, I've forgotten the name.
Brain fart, dude.
Yeah, my brain is fart. It's like really, really early for me.
Yeah, but you know, due to Steve's explosive attitude, we unfortunately have to get to the Anisadora to talk to our good friend Marlo. So
we do, yeah. We're gonna back to Marlo.
I'm sorry, I'm really squeezing this. Not gonna lie.
I got these, I think, 4 days ago. I have not done a run in Man, They Are Dark, so we got a friendly super droid here. Sad he didn't say non-Scobby. That's his classic line. We're gonna run here. Steve is active, so if he decides to look, we want him to look for us there instead of where we're gonna be. And we're finally gonna grab our 2-3 access tuner. Now we're gonna be real gamers. Now we get 5 symbols, which means 5 times the party spirit. Well, I want all you guys to unleash your spirit animal now.
So is at this point that Drake's watched a lot of the film Hackers to kind of get the right enthusiasm to do these hacks?
Actually, I spent hours on a third-party hack. Like, hours. Hey, an ethanol, nice! I don't think we need it anymore, but, you know. At least the game decided eventually to be nice.
Yeah. Okay, sorry, I just gotta mention it. So Nico, when you're mentioning like making our way downtown, I don't know why I always think of somebody like aggressively pressing the keys like while doing it. I'm sorry, I know it has no relation to this run at all, but like I don't know. I just think it's funny to think of it like that.
Aggressively walking.
Yeah, for sure. I see
Isn't that Alien?
Sees my my dance fat hack. Yeah, I love rhythm games too. They're a bit trickier to speedrun. And I think Happy Feet has a bonus run, is that right? For Pump It Up? Oh man, I wish I remembered. He's a lot better than me though, so if you guys want, contribute to that incentive because he's showing me up any day.
Definitely check out Happy Feet.
Yeah, dude, Happy Feet is a legend.
We could probably take a couple of donations right now.
Yeah, exactly. So mission 15, basically we're going to walk through the Anisadora. We're not a Sebastopol anymore, but as we do, there's not much interesting that happens as it goes on. So Kyle, just, yeah, feel free to start reading up. I think we got to get caught up anyway.
Yeah, that sounds great. C Rain gives $100. Hey. They say the world is so hectic right now, let's make it a little bit better. But not for Amanda. Save those frames and get her out safely.
Dang.
Gosh. Mr. Onion gives $10 saying Night Crew hype. Horror block done right. Thank you everyone. This goes to Runner's Choice. Emmy Rose gives $25, says I came here to get scared, but this guy's energy is too much fun. Good luck on the run. And Anonymous gives $5. It just says, no, Steve, no!
Only one so far, mission 3 a bit ago. Oh man. Yeah, if we keep going, we just got some hacks.
You got it. Props gives $10, says $5 train for Steve, 250,000. Let's see that hair flow. Hey. Just a reminder, if you're just showing up, if we hit 250K during the Alien Isolation run, Dre will unleash that beautiful golden mane.
Can we get another $5 hype train though?
Yeah, let's get a hype train rolling. Awesome Unit gives $25 for that majestic blonde hair flip.
Yes, dude.
Nabe Shugs gives $5, a $5 train, a $5 Steve Train haiku. Hey, my name is Steve. No, really, I'm Steve Sugar, not a xenomorph.
Oh my gosh, I love it, dude. Absolutely. All right, so we have one threat, mission 15 in this section. It's right here. There's a face hugger. So being the only threat, it's really easy to choke. Fortunately, we're okay. Just a small note. Now we just got some more hacks and a bunch of right turns. So Kyle, feel free to keep going.
You got it. Anonymous gives $5. $5 more for the golden locks.
Yes, dude.
People are feeling it. Rebel Moogle 79 gives $25. Says I was gonna go to bed, but then this run came on. Also, Steve is a snack.
Hey, I totally agree, man. He is an absolute cute bean.
A little bit acidic, but just pungent to the taste.
Fristy Boy gives $20. Says have to see that hair.
Yes, dude.
Echo gives $5. Says Drex's energy is keeping me going through this long night at work. Keep it up, Steve Train hype.
Sounds perfect. I wish the best on your luck, by the way. All right, I'm going to do a quick cover of this cutscene. Basically, this cutscene is, in fact, the data log recovered from the Nostromo, Ellen Ripley's ship. Again, Amanda Ripley is Ellen Ripley's daughter. So we finally learned what happened to her, but basically she says that they had a creature and it's terrifying, and Ripley knows what that is, but Ellen didn't assume, so she disappeared and did what she had to do for that. Now this would have been my cutscene that I would have taken my break on, but I have way too much caffeine, dude. But anyway, yeah. So Taylor's gonna get Marlo, but we still got time for a bunch more donations.
Cool, we got him. Comey Neko gives $7.77. It says, hi from Comey, Foxo, Buttermage, and Hoodie. Keep up the power energy, mate. I'll need some to siphon off of that, some of that later.
Heck yeah, extra love for them. Again, they're some of my OGs that have supported me trying to get this run to GDQ. So thank you so much, guys. I really appreciate that. I continue going. I keep interrupting. I'm too excited, man. Today.
The Y-Crad gives $25. Says, loving the energy of this run. You can never have enough dad jokes.
Heck yeah, dude.
That is a fire comment. Thank you. Sterner Stock gives $50. No comment, but thank you so much. All of that going right to unleashing the beautiful blonde hair of your runner, Dre.
Yeah. Oh, man.
Gildine gives $25. No comment. People want that hair released.
Dude, I'm glad. I spent a lot of years on it. Taylor gets
when you see the looks,
off now.
It is a lit experience.
I figured I should have my hair down, hair up, because I'm gonna mess with it the entire stream.
We got Laura G sending in $25. Says, Steve is a sneaky dude, but Dre is far faster and much cooler. Thank you for an amazing run. And Laney gives $25. Tickle the Steve, I dare you.
Oh my gosh.
The AI community is the hottest community. Fire hot. Hype.
A fun fact, the shotgun will stun C briefly. You don't see it in this category, but the category Nico runs, CC only, you do use the shotgun because you never pick up the flamethrower. It's a serious flex too, so I know I'm giving a plug in the middle of the stream, but like...
I don't attempt that. I'm too scared to do something like that.
If you like what I do, you'll like what Nico does as well. He runs this game as well. He just does a different category,
And on a steering wheel.
So, a bit more lore. Marlo's trying to blow up Sebastopol, and unfortunately, despite the fact we tried to stop the overload of the reactor on the ship, it didn't work. So Taylor's trapped in there. In a little bit, guys, I gotta ask, can we get a preemptive F in the chat for Taylor? Taylor's an absolute Chad, and unfortunately doesn't end well for Taylor. We gotta get the heck off there, though. It's flamey, it's smoky. Smokey the Xeno reminds you. The wise Smokey the Xeno reminds you only you can stop space station fires. So use your flamethrower wisely.
Explosions.
Also, Gravity gives up on us a little bit here. Not too much of a big deal, but nice moment.
Hot take. Taylor did nothing wrong.
Oh, come on. Oh, goodness me.
Oh, you guys are fantastic. Yeah, dude, Taylor needs all the love she can get. She's trying her best.
So there is a fun little thing that myself and Noel's actually found at one point. With crouch clipping, you can actually crouch clip through the fire of that very first bit that you leave through. And because everything is like a scripted walkthrough, you can actually not progress as soon as you sit down, and you're just looking into the blackness, and it's just like, this is fine moment.
Alright, so that concludes mission 15, which means we're on to mission 16. I gotta warn you guys, mission 16 is my worst mission. I'm gonna do my best. I'm gonna start with the regular strat that I would do if I were going for a world record. If that fails, I've got a backup safety strat, but man, mission 15 is tricky. I'm gonna be extra cool if I get this, and I'm wearing the cool kid glasses. I might put on the other pair, just in case we get this.
Just to give a little bit of a visual, why this is so dangerous is that there's a lot of humans. So the best way to compare it is like Novice, it's basically that they're shooting Nerf guns at you, and Nightmare is like mega I don't even know it. Like mega damage weapons.
It's Pepe Mega.
Yeah. All right, so we got Molotovs. This strategy is a little violent as well. But you know, we got 6 humans, 2 which have revolvers, so we don't want any of them. Oh my gosh, I got the good formation.
Nice.
All right, there's still one more formation I got to worry about. Oh, that's bad. That's bad. And we're good. Never mind, we're good. If he shot us roll any faster, we'd be in a rough spot. There's another guy here. He only got a shotgun though, so we don't have to worry about him. And we did what that was honestly, I could not have asked for a better basement of mission 16. Man, I was expecting I was gonna reset 3 or 4 times just because it's marathon. The pressure.
In practice, it was definitely a good few resets.
I think I tried 5 times in practice. Yeah. There was always a charge pack on that, so I'm gonna get that.
Can we get some marathon luck in the chat?
Marathon luck? I guess so, man. Alright, so I got this charge pack, which is going to allow me to make a noisemaker. We are going to use one of these, and it is for the intended purpose, so that's a pretty cool feature. Yeah, so I was able to take out both revolver guys, which is nice, because we have to go through them once, and then we have to come up on the way back, except that the aliens are active on the way back, so not only do we have to avoid getting shot by the revolver, which is almost always a one-shot, but we also want to avoid, well, you know, attracting Steve too much. Steve becomes pretty feisty, so if you guys tuned in later, it is worth noting that the xenomorph learns as you go throughout the game, and as the xenomorph learns, and it kind of learns by unlocking nodes on a tree is the technical side of things, but if you don't unlock the nodes on the tree via means of just doing it with the alien, they are scripted to unlock as you progress through the game. So by you get to the time you get mission 16, mission 17 especially, they are super, super feisty. And it can be a little bit saucy.
So what we're doing now is we're going to be heading over to the Spatial Observatory, and the reason that we're doing this is that we're trying to find the correct values in order to turn around some dishes that we're going to go to outside when we're spacewalking over towards some power turn-ons, because we're going to try to re-establish communication with Verlaine, who's going to try and help us actually get out of Sebastopol as well.
So we're about to hit one of the most boring parts of the entire game. Objectively, it's like the most boring.
I don't love mission 16.
Most fun, most non-boring missions.
It's beautiful. Oh, I was reading. I gotta pray I don't soft lock.
I mean, it's spectacular, but for a speedrunner, it's just kind of like slowly moving.
The slow-mo part of it.
I just had a realization, the possibility that you can soft lock at these and just out of random. So I'm a little kind of nervous now. Okay, we're good. One more. These are also objectively the worst mini games.
Yeah, these
if you get it just a tiny bit too early, you lose 10 or more seconds.
With some of the puzzles, if you accidentally press you back out of the puzzles, depending on which puzzle it is, you can actually soft lock it to a point where you can't activate it anymore. That is basically a run reset or a mission reset. It's not a good time. Yeah, not usually. Gotta wait till the circle's all the way in there. All right, something like that. Cool. We did a soft lock. It's good to go. I figured I'd get that. Mission 16. I'm blown away. Went so well at the start. We got the perfect formation. So I was like, we're bound to soft lock or something. It's just, yeah. So I'm very glad it did not happen. Yeah, we got the long spacewalk coming, which is the reason I don't love this mission. Because it's just like 11 minutes of kind of similar to Mission 9. It looks really cool when you're casually playing, but there's not much to look at when you've looked at it all. I mean, when we go outside, let's try not to make too light of the situation.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Boo. Does boo fit here because it's a spooky game?
That's good.
Sorry.
Franchise, good joke.
That was something.
Should we get a few donations in then?
Oh, absolutely, yeah. We got plenty of time for donations here in this spacewalk.
Yeah, you got it. Gollum gives $5. He says, Steve's just upset that you guys are isolating him. If you got to know him, you'd see that he's pretty cool and not as hot-headed as you make him out to be.
Fantastic.
Llama gives $50 and says, let's see that hair.
Hey, Gianni.
Llama knows what's up. We are approaching the $6,000 mark. We're just a little over that still. So keep that coming in. Mud Skunk gives $25, says, loving the enthusiasm.
Heck yeah, dude.
We've got $20 from Emerson. They say it's 2:30 a.m. and this guy's such a riot, I literally can't turn the stream off. Release the hair, sir. Give the people what they want.
Oh, it's perfect.
It's almost like the close browser button is too hot to handle.
Oh,
Close browser button. Yeah, dude, it's burns you on touch. You want to mess with that button. Oh man, a quick update on the lore. So if you guys were here since mission 2, Nico described that our first goal is going to be to try to contact communications. We got stranded for our crew, so we want to try to get in contact with Verlaine on the Torrens, the ship we came on, and talk to her. We've gone on a detour this entire game, and we're finally in the process of manually aligning the massive dish up here such that we can talk to Verlaine. It's been quite the journey just to finally get around to that. But, you know, it wouldn't be a horror game if you had to do everything for yourself. So I guess it's fun. But anyway, that's the update on the lore. Kyle, keep the donations rolling, my friend.
I do like that little incentive there, actually. If this is a deathless run, will you still let the hair down?
He died in 3, though.
I'll say deathless everywhere after mission 3 and
apart from that
6.
So that just means the sooner we hit 250K, the more hair down time you get.
The more hair, exactly.
Here's a follow-up to that donation that sent chills down my spine. Chirpy gives $25. Says, I've been friends with Quazzle and his wife since high school. Glad to know they're watching this run just like I am. Love them both heaps and wishing them the best. Also, $25 to see that glorious golden hair flow free.
I didn't realize how hypey your hair would be, dude, but I actually love it, like, so much.
We've got Kay gives $25 and says, video games!
We're gamers here, dude.
Oh, we've got... Ooh, this is a good one. Kyle Degradable gives $25 and says, I have seen zero evidence of Steve being bad. Have you tried talking to him?
We did, but it got a little heated.
There we go. No, the perfect. I was like, wheels were spinning. I'm like, there's got to be some good reply to that.
It was an explosive argument. We just don't want to have to confront it again.
Hey, if the alien's being mean, you have to report him to HR.
Yeah, Sebastopol HR, oh man. No wonder he's so mean. They abandoned the station a while ago. Guys, we figured it out. We cracked Sega's code. It's all revealed. GDQ says all, tells all.
Oh, we've got a haiku in from Shadow Hero 92, giving $5. Says a haiku for this run. This run is lit. Hold on, wait a minute. I'm counting these. Nope, these are wrong. Hold on, I'm taking back this donation while I count these syllables.
Refund! Oh my gosh.
I'll count those and I'll come back.
You have to, if there's not enough syllables, you have to interpretively add syllables. I think that's the golden rule.
Okay. Give me a second, I'll interpret where I need to count them.
Perfect.
Anonymous gives $25, says, love watching you run Alien Isolation, having worked on it. It always amazes me to watch people speedrun it.
Oh, that's so awesome.
Anonymous Dev, tell us who you are.
Dev Anonymous.
Metalizer gives $5 and says, best entertaining speedrun I have seen. Thanks, Dre.
Oh, thank you so much.
Jaron Summers gives $50. Hello from Amsterdam. I'm loving the run. It's fun being able to watch the late night stuff without having to stay up all night. Good luck to Drex.
Yeah. I spent about 6 hours in the Amsterdam airport. If that makes me cool, I don't know if it does, but I appreciate that the bathrooms were still in English.
Okay, so I've counted the haiku syllables, and I'm going to stretch one out to make it 5. So here we go. Shadow Hero 92 with an edit from the host gives $5. Says a haiku for this run. This run is lit. as fast as sliding on ice. That is my hot take.
Oh my gosh!
I like it. I like it.
You guys know the joke. There we go.
Oh, we've got a limerick that just came in, and this is a limerick for Steve from Klaus. He gives $25 and says, "A limerick for Steve. He's a scary creature from space. He has too many teeth in his face. Steve is coming. You better start running. Please get us out of this place."
That's awesome.
I love it. Give me more poetry.
Fantastic. Oh my gosh, dude.
And we are past the $6,000 mark. We're at like $5,700 to unleash the hair. Keep it coming in, my friends.
Beautiful. We got about half an hour left in the run.
Oh, Dre, make sure to mention the Xeno.
Yeah, we will. Don't worry. He's coming up.
We still going on?
So glad I have a chance to do this. And
you got
keep going. We're gonna mention the Xenos to do like one more, and then we'll have an
Anonymous gives $100 and says, "Let's nuke this place from orbit."
Hey, there we go. And we got one more.
Barwell gives $25, says, "We want the hair. We want the hair. We want the hair."
Fantastic. All right, so another fun little Easter egg. We got his breaking quarantine a little bit. I know he's a Nazi boy, but he's gonna crawl up around here. I think I have to get to this pole. Oh, there he is right there. I missed him. And he's just gonna go up and around. I'll make my lines imperfect just so we can watch him, because this is too great to pass up. Look at this smug boy. So this is Steve V2. Steven, I guess. And, yeah, he's in there, so, you know, hair percent. Oh, there's an idea. I like that, Stevie. All right, now we got time for a couple more as we get the heck out of our spacesuit.
All right, you got it. Alyssa gives $50, says, "Let's go! I love the game Alien Isolation." Trunk Monkeys gives $25, says, "You guys have me smiling all morning. Loving the vibes. Keep up the great run." Thank you so much, everybody. You have all been so generous during this run. This is great.
Fantastic. All right, I'm driving a quick safety save here, because if I die, I have to do all of the spacewalk again, and we want to avoid that at all costs. So
that's happened to me once before. It is not fun.
Yeah. Usually if it happens, I'm like, all right, nope, I don't care. This isn't a reset run. I'm done.
So after Dre goes up this elevator, he's going to hit the glass with a fiery passion, and he's going to try to bait Steve to come in and kill the humans, those cold-hearted humans. Yep. And then he's going to exit real quick. He's going to be a speedy boy, you know?
Yeah, so this is the same trick we use in Mission 14. Steve can't get to me, and this door is scripted to be locked, so he can't open the door himself. Only the human can open the door. So we're going to make him notice me. Once he wants me. Oh, he's going the other way. Well, that's not usually supposed to happen. Go away, big guy. There he goes. That has happened before, but not usually. So you guys didn't see my cool flex. Basically what happens if it works like it's supposed to, you literally walk over his tail because he's decided he's gonna vent, and it's a good feeling. It's stressful, but you know. All right, so now they are active. We got to go back through those humans. We took out both the revolver guys, so this should be reasonably safe. I'm gonna have the shotgun in hand just in case. I'm gonna psych run. He runs behind that door behind me. I'm sorry, Twitchy, you don't get to show off your new strat. I had too good of a basement. I don't know if Twitchy you're seeing this right now, but if you watch it, I'm sorry, my friend. He made a strat just for me. There's my human friend right there. Aspetta is Italian for wait. There's more Italian lessons for you guys. All right, we're gonna make a bit of noise. I want Steve to be over here.
Learning Italian with chat.
Yeah, dude, I've learned more than I'd like to admit from this game. All right, I'm gonna flamethrower out because we got past humans. Again, we didn't have any revolver boys, so we're good to go. Don't drop, Steve. He likes to drop right here. There he goes, right on time. Had he dropped any earlier, I would have had to flame him first. And that concludes Mission 16. I'm genuinely proud, because that's like the best Mission 16 I've had in a while. I gotta take the glasses off. Mission 17 is dark, and I gotta focus a lot. We're gonna hit that door. There's a human in here. I'm gonna whip out a flare. The first thing we're gonna try to do is door break, and it's kind of a multi-stage glitch. The door we need to open is currently locked, and it'll be open as soon as power turns on. If the human is outside of the door when we're turning the door on, he will open the door for us. There's supposed to be a facehugger that spawns when we open the door, but if he opens the door for us, we don't have the facehugger. Because we don't have the facehugger to flame, Seed never drops it and makes this first part a lot safer. Kiko is 1851 as always. I gotta hope he's going the right way. Nice, right to the flare. 1851. He saw me. He might forget I'm here. We might have missed door break though. That's alright. It's not the end of the world that we missed. I can show you guys a ranged baton though.
This human must think he's a hot shot or something.
Yeah, dude. Oh, he wasn't walking back to it. So no, I can use baton and charge from there. I gotta take out my flamethrower. So we will have the riskier strat, but you know, that's alright. Alright, now we gotta run. Come on, come on, come on. Give me a good drop. Perfect. Can Steve run Linux? I wish. So now Steve is distracted by the same flare. So we do double use this flare, which is really nice. I'm gonna take out my EMP mine as well. I'm gonna watch him. So you can see his tail and his head just through the window over there. He's gonna lock up in a bit. There he goes. As soon as he does, he's done with that flare. That's the secondary actual intended use of the EMP mine, is you can make a loud noise as a distraction. So now this cutie is gonna be like, oh, what's that? Oh, whoa, what's this? And run on over to it. Perfect.
You just gotta take the dog out for a walk, you know? Play fetch.
Exactly, yeah. And he'll be over there long enough we can just hide right here by this tram. Despite the fact we missed door break, again, it's half RNG, which direction the human walks. Despite the fact we missed door break, I'm out of flares though. We gotta have a bit riskier of a next section.
Ooh, this might get a little spicy. We're gonna use the same
thing in mission 14 and mission 16 as well. Steve is down. Now, despite the fact that it looks like this tram is moving, it's actually perfectly still and we don't cut to loading stream. So Steve is still right there relative to us, meaning he can hear us. So we want to try to get him to vent so he's not on this side when we get to it. So we're going to be really mean to this poor box. It's alright though, it's for a good cause, Mr. Box. And as soon as that door opens, I'm going to start cycle running. Be silent. He shouldn't drop, but if he does, he'll vent right away. And we're good. Alright, now I'm gonna get my noisemaker repaired. Oh wait, I gotta drop a safety save, don't I?
Yes. Can I explain the tram part real quick?
Oh, go for it, yeah.
Yeah, okay, so Trey, oh my gosh, I'm thinking of the RE2 runner. Oh my gosh, Dre was hitting the tram because he wants the alien to vent, because he doesn't want him when he goes up the elevator. That's all he was doing it for. The stream delay between commentary and being able to see the run is a bit unfortunate, but okay, we're gonna shock the noisemaker there. It's a bummer I don't have another flare, but we'll survive. It's not too bad. Steve just likes to say, hey, there's this guy that needs a tickle around the corner. He's a bit of a hothead as well, so you know, gotta be careful for him. And we're gonna do another cool trick called key card clip. We're supposed to have to get a key code to open this door. The key code is 1984 if you're curious, and I got it right away. Nice. But by hugging that wall a little bit and toggling our crouch, we're able to look up and down while the space station tilts, right? Because we're out down in orbital stabilizer. So the space station's tilting and you can see that. It's kind of a cool effect.
I wonder if chat would know the reason why it is 1984 as the code.
I don't actually know why that is.
Well, I won't spoil it for you now, but I'll do it in about 5 minutes, yeah?
Alright, sounds like a plan.
Just want to cut in real quick and say we are just about 5,000 away from hair percent. So make sure you get that train rolling. Let's get it before the game is over.
Yeah, run's finishing up decently soon. So mission 17 is notorious for this hallway as well. We have to run through it 4 times, and Steve does something different each time we run through it. This time he's over by that noisemaker, so it should be pretty safe. We're gonna smooth left turn. I took a couple steps, we're alright. Oh wait, no, it's already too late for the flare. We're gonna drop to flare in that hallway as well to prepare for the next stage. Unfortunately, we couldn't, so I'm gonna have to use a bit more flamethrower fuel. Let's check how much I have actually.
Someone in chat just got it. This is a suicide. It was a reference to George Orwell's book of 1984.
Oh, really? That was a facehugger there, by the way. Okay, I didn't hear him die, so I had to be sure. There is a hardcore flex strat where you actually go grab that terminal and then flame him, but you have to get the timing and the RNG where the facehugger is perfect. Now, again, Steve's going to be around the corner here instead, which is a bummer, because it doesn't look nearly as cool. I'm just going to go a little slowly. He's going that way. There he goes, now he turns around. Steve? Steve? My BB, come on.
Ooh.
Go.
Monka W.
That was a Steve Pepegan right there, dude. He didn't know where to be scared. I'm dropping another safety save here. Mission 17 is full of surprises, and so gotta play it as safe as possible. We've gone through the hallway twice now, which is nice. Now we're gonna take another advantage of another scripted moment here. He's gonna jump through this window. We're just gonna get nice and close, clip through him and flame him a couple times. He's gonna just not even care. And again, the reason he does that is because he takes enough damage before he's actually enabled to look around and pay attention to my position. All right, now there's a chance he's in this vent here this time, so we gotta hug that wall.
Just letting you know, we did break that $5,000 mark. You guys are doing awesome. Keep it up. We've raised over $1,000 in just a little bit, so keep it going, guys.
Dude, that's so awesome. You guys are fantastic. All right, so he doesn't always drop there. He's not supposed to, but he's more likely to drop if you're running in a faster PC, and I guess I'm flexing now, but oh man, it makes the run more dangerous. All right, now I'm gonna make a lot of. Are you kidding me, Steve?
Uh-oh, not a good thing to hear.
That's not a good exit.
Oh my gosh, I just saw it on the stream.
That's not a good exit at all. He's not supposed to do that. In fact, I don't think this has happened to me before.
This is 6?
Yeah, actually, this is never happened before.
Oh my gosh.
All right, now I gotta pray. This is the one moment of the run I use a motion tracker. I gotta stare into this, because if he drops, he will be too close. No, don't peep to the left. Don't do it. Not to the left. Not the left. No. We're good. If he drops and he's close enough, you have a 50-50 chance of survival. Doesn't matter about the flamethrower.
It was actually calculated. He knew he wasn't going to die this one to make it a little bit more spicy.
That was a PogChamp Mission 17. I'm sorry.
That was a troll.
I am very proud of that. I'm a little low on flamethrower fuel now, which is a bit rough, but...
Again, it's still deathless right now, apart from Mission 3. So you never know, guys. You never know.
Yeah, we're still technically Mission 17 as well.
But still,
all we gotta do is open a...
beforehand. Keep on donating, guys.
Apologies, I interrupted you, Nico. All we gotta do is open an elevator door, so Kyle, feel free to drop some more donations.
We've got plenty coming in. Thanatos15 gives $100. Says, I keep hearing my name from my brother's room and figured out all of you are calling me an alien. I swear, I'm a human just like you. I have human teeth just like all of us humans do, right?
Oh, that's what the androids say too. And they say non-scabby as well, so maybe that's the Turing test.
We've got more poetry from Orankers. Gives $10, says, more poetry on a space station. Those bots need a good tickle. Run from Feisty Steve.
All right, so I use 2 Molotovs. Oh, I don't get to do the fancy droid Molotov. That's all right. There's another android that likes to grab us, and I don't get to use my Molotov there, which is a bummer. We're on Mission 18 now, guys. Kind of the home stretch, but we got two parts to Mission 18. First, I've got to activate this prompt, and on the other side, there is, nice, we got a really good formation too, actually.
Mind if I talk about the lore here, buddy?
Oh, yeah, give me just a sec. So we're going to do a little prompt skip. You're supposed to have to reactivate this, but if you hug the wall, you can actually activate this before the game is like, actually, no, you should go under and do the long way that takes like a minute and a half. And then I gotta dodge around this droid too, so I'm gonna try to be cool, but we'll see.
Alright, so lore-wise right now, basically the Torrens is docked to the Sebastopol. We're all trying to collectively leave together, so we are trying to activate the emergency override for the docking clamp, so that we can go with Verlaine in the Torrens and make our merry way.
Heck yeah. Yeah, so this is what Verlaine told us to do. Although as you can tell, it's pretty hot in this room. You know, it's almost as hot as how fast we're going. I'm really stretching for these now. Yeah. I'm so sorry.
It's like we have exhausted a lot of them, but you know, it's still a good.
Was that meant to be?
We got another 2 scripted drops here. There's flamethrower fuel. So I'm gonna run. I gotta watch the tail so I don't get blocked. It's on that side this time. Cool, he ran the other way. And we got one more. I'm gonna get the Molotov ready. Hold it at this door as soon as it opens, throw it on the ground. We're gonna show him what's up. There we go.
Yeah, yeet.
Yeet. Yeet, baby. Oh man, we got as soon as you touch this lever, fun fact, the aliens despawn. So if you got one on your tail, if you get to the lever, you're good to go. You have a fire on your butts. Yes, Mew, thank you. We needed that. And Ripley gets a little emotional here. Unfortunately, it's not the best for speed running. We got one more section now. And we got a cutscene, a bit of like a loading screen here. So Kyle, feel free to get probably 3 or 4 more donations in.
Cool. We've got one from the not so anonymous dev Vicky with $100. Says, "Hey Vicky here, cinematic animator at Creative Assembly. Great job on your run on one of my favorite games. Keep saving those frames and give Steve a big hug for me."
Heck yeah, that's so awesome, dude.
That's so cool. Arathom gives $25, says, "Glad to see GDQ back on, even if we can't do it the normal way this time. Looking forward to great runs this week. Good luck, Drex."
Heck yeah. All right, we got another really cool glitch coming up. It's called Hugger Boost. What we're gonna do is take advantage of the huggers. They always like to jump on our face. If we're crouching and holding our weapon up, it adds our 2 speeds together. You see a bug similar to this in Subnautica if you were curious. But yeah, it adds the 2 speeds together and it gives us a nice launch forward. It's a little risky. I didn't need to grab that flare. I saw it. I got excited. Oh, we're out of fuel too. Ooh, this is gonna be a little risky. All right, we got 2 huggers here. I gotta take both these guys out. No. The first one sometimes blocks the flame of the second one. Unfortunately, that's what happened this time around. That's a bummer. I got a little ahead of myself.
That was not a good sound to hear, but you know what? Tragic. You're still doing great, dude. This is honestly like a really, really good run for GDQ.
I'm super happy with this run. All right, we got one more. I got to pay attention to this timing here. Come on. There it is. I got about a little less than half, about somewhere between a quarter second and a half a second to decide. All right, cool. Revolver's loaded. I'm going to hold the revolver out. We got another cutscene where 2 Xenos are supposed to drop. One does during the cutscene, one does directly after. If we fire a gun, as soon as the cutscene ends, he doesn't drop, which is good because he's not scripted like this guy. So because of that, we're able to run right past him. The other one, if you get too close, he gives you a little hug with his mouth. And we got another elevator here. This mission's full of jump scares.
So since you died there, does that mean that hair percent is the only way to see that hair now?
Maybe. I don't know. You guys are so fantastic. I should at least show it a little bit.
We're just over 4K, so let's make that happen, and then there's no questions about whether that hair gets released.
Yeah, dude. Oh my gosh.
Keep it going, everyone.
The best part about Mission 18 is that we have a bunch of autosaves as well in case we choke, which is nice. We got a tram here. But Cal, feel free to drop another donation.
Yeah, absolutely. We've got the newbie with $50 says, "This runner's personality is infectious. We could run, but the good vibes would catch us. He's making late nights so fun with this alien run. Times like this are so precious."
Heck yeah.
I did not know that was a limerick until I was halfway through it.
All right, so what I did there, I hugged that wall. You can actually skip the second tram as well. It's a little feature. If you haven't played the game before, and you don't vividly remember this mission, it wouldn't be very noticeable, but oh man, I do not like how low my fuel is. In fact, I gotta do a quick check. We're at 14 fuel. Okay, so yikes. I gotta do as quick of a grab as possible. Actually, no, I gotta use the shotgun. I gotta do CC only strats. Oh, I missed. CC only, you only get 1 shotgun shell for those, so, you know, I have it easy. But yeah, I'm out of fuel, so I was able to get 1 of them and I'm not the second.
Any percent strats?
Yeah.
Any percent strats. Yeah, Nico knows all about that shotgun.
Don't I just?
Man. Another fall, poor Ripley. We get stripped health here though, so you can't die on this fall, which is nice.
So within an 80% run, you only get 4 shotgun shells to kill 6 face huggers. So the very last shot there, you can have to kill them both within 1 final shot. It is so tough.
It really is, yeah. Oh man, we're pretty much on the home stretch now, guys. We got to do a spacewalk. I'm going to leave it to Kyle to get a couple more donations in, and then I'll explain the next glitch coming up.
Ladder fall.
You got it. Here's an excellent one from X56. with $500. Money for the hair. Donation to Runner's Choice. Is this a haiku?
Nice.
CC Arathom, to reply to your message, is a glitch check where you bind your crouch action to your scroll wheel, which allows you to rub up against doors and just glitch through them. You can skip from mission 2 to mission 18 that way, and so I like the category. I get the full alien experience. Oh man, all right, we can get probably 2 more in, 2 or 3 maybe.
All right, we've got $50 from Kenzie GNC, the most enthusiastic runner I've seen yet. Go Drex!
I appreciate it, dude. That's awesome.
And then Lane gives $5, says, I was supposed to go to bed ages ago, but I can't leave. Steve!
Opa.
Oh, man, dude.
Temos áudio novamente? É isso mesmo?
Speaking of Steve, Steve donates $10 and says, Ma'am, you dropped your ID. I've been trying to get your attention.
Bom dia, Xi. Valeu aí, meu mano. Muito obrigado. Bom, galera, peço desculpas aí, porque a gente teve problemas técnicos. Ficou sem... Vocês conseguirem ouvir o áudio do comentarista durante muito tempo. Novamente, desculpas. Tem mais 2 glitches na run. Tá bem perto do final. O primeiro é baseado na sorte e o segundo na habilidade. Então vamos torcer para tudo dar certo. And Nico's trying to rub it in now. I choke so often that my role on the Alien Discord server is single pins for this exact reason. So hopefully I get it at least once. We got to do double pins. Hopefully we get it at least once to show it off to you guys. That's why I put on the gamer glasses. We have to be prepared as possible. Colocou os óculos porque para levar esse trick bastante a sério.
It looked like a true gamer with those glasses. I can't even deny it. Like, it's actually a major gaming moment for you. Like, oh my gosh. I don't even think that'll block the intensity of your bright future, dude. Like, it's just, it's crazy, man.
Kyle, we can do one more quick one.
Sure, Steve is donating a lot right now. Steve gives $10 and says, little known fact about us aliens, the only way to truly defeat us is with donations to Doctors Without Borders.
Hey, I like the sound of that. Oh man, alright, we got the pins coming.
Bora ver se ele vai conseguir.
Dude, pressure's on, man. I shouldn't say that. It doesn't help me, like, you know. I got this. There we go. There's that mental attitude. Alright, I'm gonna take a bit of extra time for the lineup.
O que ele quer fazer é ativar 2 ao mesmo tempo. Então, não sei se vocês conseguem reparar, mas ele levantou o da esquerda e o da direita tá também levantando como se fosse uma animação meio bugada. E ele conseguiu fazer. Eu reparo ali na tela, na direitinha ali, ó. O coisa subindo ao mesmo tempo que ele puxa o outro. Ele, com uma ação, ele levanta os dois. Então ele salva bastante tempo. Já que ele só precisa da metade das animações para ativar tudo. Então ele tem que executar bastante rápido para ativar os dois ao mesmo tempo.
You guys have put in the massive effort for hair percent though, so I'll be sure to show it off at the very least.
Ele tá alguns minutos acima do tempo dele, mas ele fez muitas estratégias mais lentas para garantir que a run ia dar tudo certo, então é meio que o esperado. Mas ainda assim é um tempo muito bom, tá muito bem. Não, o Jaco já passou bastante já. Lembrando que, como esse é uma maratona, ele só tem uma chance de executar a run, então às vezes ele opta por fazer coisas que são mais lentas, porém que vão garantir que vai estar tudo certo na run, que a run não vai acabar porque faltou algum item, alguma coisa. E GG. Essa foi a run de Alien Isolation. 2 horas e 39 minutos e 9 segundos. Tempo bom aí. Só ele tá demonstrando o cabelo dele aí. Ele tinha prometido que caso atingisse 250 mil dólares nas doações, ele ia fazer isso. Espero que vocês tenham curtido a run. Caso queiram, sigam o runner, tá ali na tela o nome dele, é Dryux. Tá, não sei se dá pra ler ali na tela, mas vou escrever o nick dele no chat.
So awesome. I can't thank GDQ enough for having me, Kyle for hosting, as well as my friends Nico Hart and Knowles for joining me today.
Caso queiram seguir ele, parece ser um cara bem legal aí, bem animado, né? Bem empolgado, tá. Passou a run toda aí. Foi animado, fazendo várias piadas enquanto comentava o jogo. Então, caso queiram, sigam ele.
I've got a cool stream coming up in the next couple weeks, hopefully. I'm going to attempt to complete Alien on a dance... Oh, if it'll unfold. On a Dance Revolution pad. I'll only be using my feet to complete the run. And it should be a blast, so I'm really excited about that run coming up. Again, guys...
Deixa eu olhar aqui qual vai ser a próxima run agora.
The metal one has fewer buttons. That is a good question. Metal one has 6 buttons. The soft one has 10. As well as it's easy to do.
Próximo vai ser do Silent Hill.
Which then you can rebind to a separate input altogether to have enough input.
Interessante.
So yeah, and if you like funny runs as well, Knowles does extra hype like. Speed percent, I can't think it was like 200%.
400%, baby.
Yeah, like 4 times the speed of the base game.
Yeah,
Nico does steering wheel percent.
Ele mandando um salve pra galera que tava com ele nos comentários, falando o que cada um faz as runs interessantes.
Yeah.
Exactly, yeah.
Just to give a shout out to the AI community, you can find us at speedrun.com/AI. The category extensions that Dre was talking about is AI meme. We are a super cool community. I have almost never had issues with anybody in here. It is so lovely. These people are so supportive. We love helping new runners, and it's just really cool, you know. Obviously, make sure to check out Dre on Twitch. It's spelled on the screen, and check out Nico at twitch.tv/NIKOHEART.
É esse mesmo, Silent Hill, Homecoming, todos os boys, New Game Mais, no Xbox One.
Oh man, I have to say, Knowles and the community, Alien would not be nearly this fun of a run. It's 3 hours long, right? I think this is like the 2nd or 3rd longest run that GDQ accepted today, which is, or sorry, for this event, which is absolutely crazy.
Vou ver aqui se vai vir alguém ou se eu vou continuar por aqui. E ele terminou tão rápido que vai dar uma corrigida aí na agenda, que estava bem atrasada. Então, foi bom.
Everyone who donated today, everyone who took a part of this run, thank you guys so much, especially reaching that $250,000 towards Doctors Without Borders. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much.
Yeah, that is no small number. And the fact we've only been doing GDQ now for 2 days, to hit 250K, we're well on pace for that million.
Acredito que eu vou ficar mais tempo aqui com vocês. A agenda atrasou bastante, pelo menos essa madrugada, que foi o que eu estava acompanhando. Então, caso vocês estavam querendo assistir algum jogo em específico, eu aconselho que vocês fiquem sempre de olho na agenda. Caso vocês não saibam onde é que está a agenda, é só digitar exclamação agenda e vai ter o link aí para vocês verem. Que acho que atrasou até tipo 1 hora ou 2, não sei. Mas tá bem bagunçadinha.